just wanna walk into a dispensary to get my medicine.
DFCRadio.com.
The cannabis portion of this show is designed as entertainment only for legal medicinal cannabis patients over 21 years of age and is not meant to encourage any other activity or use. Yeah, dick.
Talking about the Heavy T Road Show. Knowing someone better than your show. And everybody knowing this whole show. Yeah. Talking about the Heavy T Road Show.
What is? Welcome, Heavy T's Grow Show, right in here, right inside Numbskull Studios on DFZRadio.com. Your mom's favorite Grow Show. Isn't that correct, Saint?
What?
Yes, sir.
My mom's my only listener, and she still likes your show better.
Yeah, that's their mom's favorite grow show. That's true.
Thank you. Tell your mom. Shout out to your mom.
Shout out to your mom.
Devin's mom all the way back. Where's she at? Columbus, Ohio?
Come on, we are never even been to Columbus, Ohio. I work for Hawthorne and Scott's, which is out of fucking Columbus, Ohio. So I don't know what all this Ohio shit's all about.
I just thought anyone that wore a chin beard came from Ohio.
It is the most
sought out
beard
in Ohio.
I mean, if you go to India, which has more people than any other country, this is the beard.
China has more people than India.
China can't rock that beard.
But that's let's just be honest. Yeah.
Let's be honest. Anyways, Heavy T's Grow Show. We're here to talk grow. What's going on with your garden? You got questions about cannabis-related growing, any type of growing. You got questions about cooking with cannabis. We got the chef here. He's also a grower.
He's got news, too.
We've got news on top of news. Follow-up from last week, we had the Anza raids going on. Yes, the big bad bounties came in, or the Mounties came in and got the bounties.
Attack of the Killer Tomatoes.
And cleaned them out. Little did he know that the whole Anza farmer region replanted immediately.
Because their soil was still
Big shout out to all the greenhouse material.
Because they wouldn't take the soil.
But continuing that story, yeah, the National Guard is now up in Trinity and Humboldt County, going after unlicensed grows. So, I at the risk of, I don't want to sound jaded, even though you guys know I am, because we asked the Board of Supervisors in Riverside County to give us licensing. But there needs to be some type of legislation, some type of amendment to Proposition 64 that makes it a statewide thing and take the greed, the excessive greed from the cities and counties out of this, because they're basically fucking over their livelihood. Can you imagine? You've been to Anza, and Chris from Sanctuary Soil, thanks for coming in
tonight. Thank you for having me.
Guest of the evening.
Bulksoil.com if you need some soil to replant those.
And you do.
But you've been all around, right? All these rural areas. The growers are the backbone of those areas.
There's this economy that I guess it's underground economy that you don't see. They employ otherwise unemployable people.
They buy toilet paper, go to restaurants.
Every day
have kids in school, are members of the PTA. They are For the most part, growers that have roots down, that own property that they are living on and cultivating on, are quality members of society. Now, is that everyone? Of course not. There's the bad apples. There's the people that are out on BLM land doing their shit that they shouldn't be doing. But for the most part, these are family farms. These are people that are just trying to make a livelihood for their family. They like living out in the sticks, and that's where they can do it without bothering too many people.
You know, I'm sure you see it up in, Calaveras County did their ban, shut everybody down.
Hometown
Hometown spot
Bullshit.
there, huh? Yeah, and that put a bunch of people on the street in that area that used to be employed and spending money in town and supporting their own families.
Yeah, they need to find a mechanism to allow people to get into the market safely and without a $10 million investment. They should be able to use the infrastructure they already have, pay the dues, make sure all their I's are dotted and their T's are
I mean,
crossed.
the same thing they're doing for wine, for craft wine makers and beer makers. It's the same fucking thing.
It is, but so it continues, and it will continue. And actually, on our Meme It or Leave It segment tonight at Black Market Cultivators, that's Dr. Baumgardner. He has his Meme It or Leave It segment, and you guys can call in, and we're gonna have a Meme It or Leave It. We're gonna put the memes up, explain the memes, so forth and so on, and see if you guys think it's good. But he's out there memeing it and memeing.
And meaning it?
Price,
Memeing the
talking about
prices is good.
price increases, and people are legitimately calling him like meme Illuminati. That he's solely responsible for driving this price up. No, fools. It's that there's less and less products. Scarcity.
He's the meme Messiah, fool.
Meme Saya, I like that. All right, 562-653-0707. That is the phone number. Call in. Let's get down with it. What's going on? I have 4 open phone lines right now. You got call in if you haven't got through it before. We'll talk, grow, and hook you up. A lot of mission fertilizer going out tonight to those soil cavemen out there. We love you. Gilbert and Whittier, first caller of the night. What's going on?
What's up, man?
Not much. How are you?
I'm new at growing. I just got a grow tent, and I'm growing in Fox Farm Ocean Forest, and the stems are starting to purple. And how would I be able to fix that?
Put it in Empire Builder.
Get some Empire Builder. Well, what type of strain is it? What strain is it?
Gorilla Glue.
Gorilla Glue. And is it full-on purple, or are you just having like streaks of purple like veins?
No, it's just the stems.
Yeah, like the
Everything else is green. It's full on purple.
It's full-on purple. Are the leaves purpling yet?
No.
Okay, well, there are strains, and I've had Gorilla Glue that some, under certain circumstances, will show some purpling throughout it, right? But for the most part, you need to have plentiful micro and secondary macronutrients. So it's going to sound lame because everyone's advice is CalMag, but you seriously need some CalMag with the trace minerals and the boron in there. Other reasons it could be purpling is if it gets too cold. You'll see it start to change colors, and that's from different, the chlorophyll dying off a little bit from cold and leaving a pigment that's more purple. But at the end of the day, if you're using something like Fox Farm, get a quality nutrient like Mission Fertilizer, mix it up, feed it at least once a week with that fertilizer, and it will solve almost all of your deficiencies. Right, Fox Farm's not a bad soil. I'm not here to bash Fox Farm. It's loaded with stuff. It's been around forever. It's a staple. It's consistent. There are better soils out there. You heard about the Empire Builder. The Empire Builder, I will say, though, Chris, is a little bit hotter. And you guys have that new Happy Hippie, which I recommend to my customers and listeners to plant into first with a lighter dilution of nutrient, a little bit muddier, too. It doesn't seem to have so much perlite in it.
It's got a less perlite. It's there's no cocoa in it. It's a wood-based.
Okay.
So it is going to be... The consistency is different, but it's still going to retain and drain at those same rates.
And it's easy on small plants. Empire Builder is not easy on small plants. It's loaded with so much good stuff that a fickle plant that was under a T5 light that you go put in Empire Builder in a grow room or in under the sun, you could frizzle fry it. And that we don't want that to happen. So right now that it's in the Fox Farm, get a bag of Empire Builder. I'll send you some Mission Fertilizer. I will also send you some Smart Pots as well.
Already?
That fat fucking popped his chair.
Just those couple things I'll send out to you.
Does he?
That's what's up.
And don't trip on it too much, right?
Yeah,
The leaves are green. The growth is good. You have no burning around the edges. No yellowing of the leaf. Yeah, it's probably more.
Everything's good.
It's more genetic, and you will get a hue in some Gorilla Glue strains, or what people claim are Gorilla Glue or their crosses. I mean, you were the
King
GG4.
Glue. I put that on everything. I had that motherfucking cut fucking so many years ago. Came down from that original fucking original garden fucking cut from the fucking forum. And those fucking guys were so fucking pissed at each other when they started they were mad at each other to the point where at the High Times Cup they gave out the cut to everyone. They were like, "Fuck you, I'll just give it out." Well, fuck you, I'll just give it out too. And these fools gave out that cut to the entire SoCal Cannabis Cup. And by the end of fucking 2 summers later, glue was the new blue dream. Remember that?
I wish I still had a cut of it.
Everyone thinks they fuck, my glue was so good. I wish I didn't lose it, but it's hard to find now.
Yeah, it's a great high. It's easy to grow. You could basically piss on it and it's going to grow. Literally.
Makes bad gardeners look like geniuses.
You could use advanced nutrients on it and it'll grow.
So it's not a deficiency then?
What's that?
So it's not a deficiency then?
It can be, but with Gorilla Glue and what you're saying with the health of the rest of the leaves in the plant, I'm not tripping on it.
What state's he calling from again?
Up the road, Whittier.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
California.
There's the beauty of this plant, though. You take cuts from the same mother, and we grow them separately. A little different environment does a little different result. That's fun. Don't be scared of the purple.
Hey,
I mean, the reason I asked what state he was in because I want to know what the temperature's looking like right now because temperature could also have an effect on
Always
that.
does, right?
Big swings,
It's been about a month.
10 to 20 degree temperature changes, shit like that, stresses out the plant.
lights on, lights off, or day to night. Absolutely. Chris, with the Mission fertilizer, does he need to use CalMag with that? Because I seem to remember it's fortified with some CalMag.
It is fortified with CalMag, so you won't need that. You won't need to pH your water either. Using organics keeps it pretty simple.
I've been.
Hell yeah.
We've talked about this before a long, long time ago, and dude, the older I get, it seems the more stuff I learn, shit just goes out the other side. It is replacing. Now it's not adding into my
hard drive's full.
My knowledge base. How are you able to get away with not pH adjusting the organics?
All right. Because the organics fixes everything.
There you go.
Hit that bell. No, hit that bell because he's right. He's right.
You don't have to think about it.
Organics, and especially like with the liquid organics too, they're more available to the plant. When the plant has the right biology in the root zone, it's going to release ions. Those ions will self-correct the pH in the root zone. And it's one of the byproducts of using organics and keeping that healthy biological in the root zone is having that. So I think that they go hand in hand.
Yeah, and the biology is what really makes it work because as the biology, it goes through it's a symbiotic relationship between the nutrient, which are the organics, the biology that lives in the soil or is added in addition to the soil, and the root zone. The biology colonizes. The root zone acts like a little cotton ball, starts pulling in the nutrient in ionic form and giving it to the plant. But because it's living with the plant and is essentially part of the plant, it's just giving the plant what it needs at that spot. And how does it know? Because the plants secrete different enzymes, different sugars,
Triggers.
Right.
different things.
And your bacteria's got to respond to the environment that it's in, and that environment will adjust. It'll release.
But let's
It'll
set
release
something
that.
straight here on DFZ Radio.
It's hot as fuck.
It's hot as fuck, but do you need the pH organics? No. Could you to get a better results? Absolutely. You could pH. And the reason why there's organic methods of pHing too. Just because it's making it simpler for you doesn't mean that you should abandon your good growing practices, which is maintaining lower pHs in veg and beginning of veg, and then higher pHs in late terms of bloom. Because if you can control that in an organic environment, now you're really going to start maximizing your yield because it really does come down to hitting it, within that Goldilocks range, if you will.
And most nutrients, including organic, are a little acidic. They're going to bring your pH down. So a real easy thing to do is pH adjust your water before you add the nutrient to neutral, 7.0. And then add your nutrient, and you're going to be right in that Goldilocks zone.
6.5 setting pretty.
And I mean, and unless you're really growing to say, hey, my plant's organic and I want to get fucking 42 now because my shit's organic, bro. All right, bro. Then don't worry too much about what pH product you're using. Sure. If you want to really claim you're organic, then you need to use organic methods of pH.
Everything.
All right, my man. You just got mission fertilizer, a $70 value.
You guys got an organic
and some
pH.
smart pots.
Thank you.
Do you guys have an organic pH? No?
No.
Oh.
All right. Well, there are organic pHs.
Can I get the Duff music? My spot?
Like citric acid is an organic one for down.
Shit in a bucket.
Well, what would be an up? Would it be
My new pH
is baking
up
soda
is shit in a bucket.
Is a base
From the makers
but is it
of
organic?
fucking No Till.
It's gotta be.
Shit in a bucket. Let it brew. Make some fucking fertilizer for you.
pH poo.
There you go. Shit in a
Did you
bucket.
just write the jingle too right now? Damn.
Brought to you by the same fucks as Duff Tarded.
Available all wall bogs.
A new Bayer product. All right, 562-653-0707. We got to open these doors up and take a cool off. We're going to come back with Chris talking more organic growing, taking your calls. We also got the meme it or leave it segment coming up. Chris, real quick, if I need to get soil, bulksoil.com is still where I go?
Yep, that's the spot. Go to bulksoil.com. You'll see all the different products that we've got. There's dealer locators on there, and if you can't find somebody, there's a phone number. It'd probably ring to my cell phone right now, and we'll find you the spot.
Running trucks all day, every
Bulksoil.com.
day.
And trucks are running 7 days a week right
Yeah,
now.
I'm looking it up right now.
Go those spots in Trinity and get those things flipped quick.
There you go. 562-653-0707. We are ready for your calls. Call in right meow. DFC Radio, Heavy T Grow Show, Yeti.
Yeti.
What up, Saint? We hustle hard. Team ADX anthem. Hey, what these niggas want from me? Haters wanna eat now, you never get lunch from me. Get off my tailcoat, get off addiction. Team full of mean niggas, team green like it's Listerine. Don't cross the squad, man. We get them off, man. We on the front court shooting, you just a ball fan. I'm on the top back, y'all do it all bad. Grind on the regular, tell competitors all bad. Test the team, homie. Watch it fall flat. Don't want the fame, but the change, I need all that. Hustlers get your guap up, rappers get your props up. Cause sky is the limit and we got heaven on lock up. Back down to earth, street swerving down Atlantic. Long Beach riding to death, we straight smashing. This is for my family, this is for the masses. This ADX anthem in case anyone asks me. I'm taking this shit head on. In the streets till 6 in the morning. Niggas don't want no ruckus. Tell me who won it with these shots up, boys. We stay hustling. Catch me in the booth till the night. Streets holding tight. Grind for my life on the lighting. Niggas don't want no ruckus. Bring the bullshit and we'll be dumping. Boy, we stay hustling.
Hey, I rep my team, rep my city, and rep my scene. Yeah, I'm down for mine, on the grind all the time, like overtime. I ride to the death, can't do it like this, so don't try to step. Can't move it like this, so don't try to test. Got shotters on the side of me, right in my left, cause we do it so swift, we do it so sick, and we ain't gonna stop. We got money to get, we got honeys to flip, got the streets on lockdown, so why would we stop now? We holding the spot down. Sour diesel Hennessy, a bad bitch next to me, ADX teaming, going down up in history. Do it to the death of me, so ain't nothing left of me. Dumping off the weaponry, hold it down for centuries.
Taking this shit head on. In the streets till 6 in the morning. Niggas don't want no ruckus. Tell me who won it with these shots up, boys. We stay hustling. Catch me in the booth till the night. Streets holding tight. Grind for my life on the lighting. Niggas don't want no ruckus. Bring the bullshit and we'll be dumping. Boy, we stay hustling.
Bonafide hustler, stay up in the street, grinding all day and all night so we can eat. Roll up on your homies like niggas, stick 'em up. Now bags in the stash in the back of the truck. Pounds of the diesel, throw it in the air. Tipping Hennessy for my niggas who ain't here. Back on my feet after shedding a few tears. Give me 2 years, stacked up with a few mil. Niggas locked up, but the homie still here. Rapping ADX, fresh in the full gear. Killing the recession, puffing on the top. Teddy Brock shot, killing blue clocks. Haters got no idea you ain't ready. It'll be a sad song if you niggas test me. Them niggas tryna send 100 cops to come get me. Gibbo sprayed a couple shots and told them bitches come catch me.
Taking this shit head on. In the streets till 6 in the morning. Niggas don't want no ruckus. Tell me who wanted with these shots up, boys. We stay hustling. Catch me in the booth to the night. Streets holding tight. I ain't grind for my life. I'm a license. Niggas don't want no ruckus. Bring the bullshit and we'll be dumping. Boy, we stay hustling.
You are listening to the Heavy Tea Grow Show. Call in right now, 562-653-0707 for your chance to talk to Heavy Tea, Horty Chris, or Dr. Duffman. Killing it.
So you're big time, huh?
Yeah, kinda.
Dr. Duffman here. Wanted to talk to you about what I wish I had in my garden. And that, my friends, is a Nanolux double-ended fixture, which is leading the industry as I speak in double-ended technology. I will no longer need 10 150-watt lights to cover my 5x5 area. With just one double-ended fixture from Nanolux, I can cover that area. Also, no more need for that pesky Richter timer of mine that goes off at all kinds of random hours. With Nanolux's fixture, it comes NCCS ready, meaning I can control it on my computer. So if you're like me and your lighting situation sucks, then upgrade to Nanolux's double-ended fixtures today, and don't be a duff man. For more information on Nanolux, check them out at nanoluxtech.com. That's NANOLUXTECH.com.
Dilly Heavy Tea Grow Show. But dilly.
Yo, Kelly, pass me that blunt. You feel me? Mm-hmm.
Big cities need a fast-paced life to grow. And in my fast-paced garden, I use the Big City Hydro Mix. It's available in bulk anywhere in California, organic certified, and made with calcium buffered cocoa. With a consistent pH, it works well with all container gardens and conventional feeding programs. Check with your local grow store for bags.
Check us out at bulksoil.com.
Hey, I'm in the zone! Have you ever been interested in gardening with dry fertilizers? Well, you're not the only one, and let me tell you about Vermicrop Organics and their line of organic dry fertilizers. Healthy plants with a simple 4-step process. Step 1. Just measure out a half teaspoon per gallon of soil or 2 cups per 12 square feet of soil surface area. Step 2. Apply evenly to the soil surface. Step 3. Blend into the top layer of soil to avoid caking. Step 4. Water thoroughly. And that's it, simple as that. Great for vegetables, fruits, flowers, potted plants, trees, shrubs, annuals, and perennials. It's Vermicrop Organics VermiVeg 744. Along with the VermiBloom and PK Boost, you will have a complete line of organic nutrients and a garden that will thank you with a great harvest. Looking for an even simpler way? Then check out the Vermiall 666. This game-changing mix is formulated for all stages of growth in the fast-paced garden of champion vegetable and flower growers. And check out the Vermi-Bat Guano Fertilizer and the Vermi-Blood Blood Meal Fertilizer for feeding oversized, nitrogen-hungry plants. Learn more at vermicrop.com. That's vermicrop.com.
Hey guys, it's Heavy Tea. As a longtime cultivator in both small and large gardens, both indoor and in greenhouses, I know the number one factor for being successful is to maintain an ideal environment and optimize my airflow. That is why I use and recommend Fantech controllers and EC fans. As the original inventors of the inline fan way back in 1974, Fantech uses the highest quality German motors and has revolutionary impeller technology. The EC fan creates the most efficient and powerful airstream of any fan in its class. And with the new Aeolus controller, maintaining the ideal environment has never been more simple. The Aeolus, with a variety of modes, allows me to control my exhaust and intake fans along with my dampeners from one easy to set up and use interface. And with the two expandable channels, I can maintain temperature set points in two separate spaces. So whether you're a hobbyist in your garage or a commercial greenhouse grower, it's simple. Use what the pros use. Use the Fantech EC fan and Aeolus controller. And if you're a retailer, contact Rambridge, Savant Plantech, or Garden Rebels Distribution and order yours today. Fan and controller sold separately.
That's Horty's Pimpin' 101.
Launch crew, ready to reservoir.
What's the load factor, sir?
Bring in the Riser Blast liquid at 2 mils per gallon.
Okay, sir. We are loaded and ready to launch.
10, 9.
Okay, men. It's time to blast off into the plant's root zone and into another galaxy of root growth.
Rhizoblast is a proprietary blend of seaweed and the single-celled algae chlorella. Chlorella's abundance of amino acids and minerals contribute to its value in hydroponics. The benefits used in Rhizoblast are explosive root growth, the use with any growing medium or hydro system, its ideal use for transplanting, and the enhancement of your plant vigor in fast-flowering plants. Let your plants have a blast and see a world of a difference with Rhizoblast from Botanicare. Check it out at www.botanicare.com.
She said she don't want them if they own her. She only want the nigga that don't want her. And nigga, you thirsty. You be all up in the ear, telling her the same shit she heard. Oh yeah, you thirsty. In the worst way, you thirsty. In the worst way, nigga, you thirsty. In the worst way, you be telling her the same shit she heard. Yeah. If you send your bitch my direction, I bet I won't give her no attention, no affection. Same old questions, nigga, you thirsty. Your mind on the pussy, in my mind where a purse be busy. Boy, I make the shit look easy. She know I don't want her for that very fact she need me. I'm Easty, but I grew up on the west. They hear me loud and clear, that's why this ear up on my chest. Hundred gang running things, know that. That's why the bitch catch me where the dough at. And you can say that pussy girl, you know that shit throwback. And if it ain't, I still don't give a fuck. You can hold that. Easy. She said she don't want them if they own her. She only want the nigga that don't want her. And nigga, you thirsty. You be all up in the ear, telling her the same shit she heard. Oh yeah, you thirsty. In the worst way, you thirsty. In the worst way, nigga, you thirsty. In the worst way, you be telling her the same shit she heard. Oh
I ain't
yeah.
got no patience. I don't really like waiting. Nah, kinda wanna taste it. Oh girl, let me taste it. Oh, I don't like waiting. So girl, I ain't waiting at all. Make sure you take it. Make sure you take it. Oh, I work, I lay that pipe, you gon' get it. Bosco, 100 strokes to the bitches. I ain't with the bullshit, bitch, I'm with the business. Every time I fuck, make sure you put that ass in it.
She said she don't want them if they own her. She only want the nigga that don't want her. And nigga, you thirsty. You be all up in the ear, telling her the same shit she heard. Oh yeah, you thirsty. In the worst way, you thirsty. In the worst way, nigga, you thirsty. In the worst way, you be telling her the same shit she heard. Oh yeah, what she wants don't require a question. What she needs is some direction. So I told her to go ahead and take her clothes off. And with no question, she did it, cause I'm a real one. She said to me, she said she don't want them if they own her. She only want the nigga that don't want her. Nigga, you thirsty. You be all up in the ear, yeah, the same shit she heard. Oh yeah, you thirsty. In the worst way, you thirsty. In the worst way, nigga, you thirsty. In the worst way, you be telling her the same shit she heard. Oh yeah.
We so high, smoking all the time.
time. Chopping all the time. Yeah. We so high. Smoking all the time. Rolling all the time. Chopping all the time. Yeah. We so high. Big split smoker, don't need no roller. So roll my doja, I can first show ya. Big stage older, crystal mist cola. Sticky as the growers, we gon' teach more up. We gon' see more bud, pockets on forest. Yeah, they cheer for us, cause we got more of what they want in store plus. If I can't fly, I'ma puff till I soar up. Good day for 'em. The way I run these trees, you could say I run forest. Yeah, I run for it, run toward it. Haters can't ignore it. All that ladies love it, it's so euphoric. They so blatantly adore, bumping all the cuts as we cruising to the night. Like that cut from DJ Quick, cause it's going down tonight. Just sliding at the split so I can hit it while I ride. And shorty looking swift, I'ma hit it while I drive. We so high, smoking all the time, rolling all the time.
Here we are, dude. Billy Graham, tissue culture. I know a lot of people out there, Bill, love tissue culture, but they're scared to even delve into it. How do they get into tissue culture? What do they got to do?
Well, that's what I've been doing all this time. I kind of led a lot of this way back when. I'm still in touch with the people who are using the kits every single day. I'm traveling with my tissue culture kit, and I'm not the difficult guy. I'm the one who makes everything easy. So it's really funny. It's the last time your listeners heard me was when I was in the studio, and our whole thing was put some plants into the tissue culture tubes. Those tubes are going to give you all your new clones forever, and that's all still there. And when everyone hears about tissue culture, that's what they see from what everybody's done with every other plant. What I wanted to share with your listeners today is that really just since like November, December, we started doing some shortcuts, and it was super cool. I wanted people to do this quickly and learn fast, so we would go in and we would take the user's clones, put them into the tissue culture tubes, and then grow them just for like two weeks, and we would take them out and put them right into rooting. So that way they knew how to start and how to finish, and then they were more interested in learning what to do in between. But what's very funny is it actually turned out that that's its own thing. Dude, this is going to blow your mind because you've seen all of this stuff before. I am making cuttings from trimmings when the veg plants are going into flower, and we're taking off those limbs that are just not really going to be anything, those toothpick thin branches. When I put them in the tissue culture liquid, your listeners can't see this, but we're going to describe it. It started as a little skinny thing 10 days ago. I'm holding a 4-inch tall test tube that's full of plant and leaf that's now almost as thick as a chopstick. This started as a toothpick, and this in 10 days it's gotten this big. I'm going to take this out, put rooting gel on it, and put this right into my plug tray. This is my new plant start. Number one is I was able to make good clones from what would be trash, but I've also got all the advantages of tissue culture. Everybody looks at tissue culture, number one, to get rid of mother plants. I took this from clippings. Number two is, as long as that liquid stays clear, this is disease-free. So we already know no fusarium, no powdery mildew. This is clean. We've got that whole nutrient sugar boost, so this guy's really vigorous. Number three is this is also my genetic booster because I've got all the trace metals here and the hormone stimulation. And four, that hormone, this is the branching hormone. So tell your listeners, it's already branching and it's still in a test tube. This guy starts, these little branches, every leaf you see in this tube was not there. The piece that went in this tube was a 3-inch tall little naked toothpick with a little bit of green hair. And now I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 nodes that are already bushing out. And I'll grab any tube in that box and I'll tell you that's the same thing. Trim the bottom, put the root gel in it, root this in 10 days to root and a couple more weeks to start getting some good top growth. But from that clipping to a whole new veg plant you could take that clipping from again is about 8 weeks, which is exactly how long your veg plant from the first time took to flower. So I've just harvested mom. She's already chopped up in the bud basket, and now the next generation is going in, and I'm putting my next bunch of clones in. So my veg plants are my clone donors.
Damn! Hey, wait.
It's that easy, dude. Seriously, you just put the gel in there. You cut your plant at like week 3 because you're like, hey, dog, I gotta get some of this bottom crap out of there. It's gonna be nothing, dude. It's gonna be Schwarf right there. And then there it is, dude. He's got a whole paper right here with a drawing, weeks 5 through 6, dude. There it is. Week 5, you're killing it. So seriously, how many? With the liquid that you provide, how many, you could do like, what, thousands?
You can. I'd sell a starter kit with 16 tubes and the liquid for $60. From there, you own the tubes, and you'd only have to buy the liquid, which is going to be like $15. So for less than $1 per cut. This is not so much tissue culture as this is a clone conditioning kit. I've discovered a whole new step between cutting your clone and rooting your clone.
Damn! He just blew our mind right there, dude. A whole new step. He's just thrown it in our face like, yeah, dog. It was that easy. I did that, no problem.
What I do, man. I've got this in commercial sizes. I've got 1,000 tube kits. We can do any number of anything anybody needs, but the materials are prepared ahead of time, so you just buy bottles, tubes, and some of my special chlorine. And this stuff is so easy. I want to let everyone know right now, if you're putting this on the air in the area, we're at the Sonoma County Fairgrounds at the CannaCon. I am taking users' clones right here today, tomorrow, and Saturday. Bring me a 4-inch clone with the leaves cut off, about a ½ an inch of leaf stem, and we will wash it and put it into tissue culture right here, and you can take it home for free.
Damn, Billy Graham right now. Hey, guys, you're probably going to hear this a little late. Billy Graham would have done it for you when you hear this. He would have cloned it for you, dude, and put it in his little tube in his solution. And the solution is great price, and you know what? He just knocked a whole step out for you, dude. He made it. Look at this. He's got a whole pack. Tubes are there. Liquids there. That's all you need. And Heavy T's Grow Show flyers right there. Billy Graham knows what's up. He's been a long-time listener, a huge fan. We're a fan of his, and we want to let you know tissue culture is the future. Seriously. I mean, why else wouldn't it? It's not going to be the future, right?
This is a tool that everybody serious about propagation and serious about plant cleanliness and quality should include in their garden, even if you're a 16-plant garden. Boom, it's right there. We put 20 cuts in. Hell, I'll double them up in the tube. Bang! Now we got 32 clones in 16 tubes. Okay, maybe we lose 1 or 2 to contamination, but I still got 14 good tubes. 16 tubes giving you 28 clones.
Damn, player. That's what's up. Take that to the bank and cash it, player. Check out Billy Graham's tissue culture. Where do you find it on the internet?
PlantTC.com. Also at webhydroponics.com.
That's right. Say those 2 things one more time.
Webhydroponics.com, one word, and PlantTC. T as in tissue, C as in culture.com.
There it is. From Billy Graham's mouth. You better go check that site out and get your crazy-ass tissue culture on. Get your clone on, guys. The new wave. The next step. I'm Duff with Billy Graham, and we out.
We're out.
Oh, shit. Bovita's in the house. CannaCon 2017. Sonoma County Fairgrounds. Just ran into Bovita. Do you know what Bovita is?
I do.
Oh, is that because you work for him?
It is.
Damn, son. How do I get a job?
You have to do a cartwheel all the way down.
Damn, I'm hired. I'm so hired, dude. Holy shit. Seriously, here we are, Heavy T's Grow Show. I'm here with, what's your name?
Scott.
Scott, Bovita. Bovita, what is Bovita? What do you tell people Bovita is if they don't know? Because they should be knowing what a Bovita is.
Very simple. It's a 2-way humidification that goes in with your cannabis and whatever you're storing that in, whether it's a baggie, ball jar, sea vault, medtainer, whatever it is. It's a little packet and it goes in there. It's going to add or remove moisture to maintain a specific relative humidity, 58% or 62 depending on which one you use, and it's going to keep it fresh. So if you've got dry product, throw our packet in there. It's going to rehydrate it, bring it back to life. Or if it's perfect where it is, it's going to keep it there, maintain the weight, color, aroma, potency, all that good stuff.
Well, that's crazy. So you guys are saying that your packs, a 50, what was it, 52, 62, or what was it?
62 and 58.
58 and a 62% humidity. Those packs aren't necessarily meant to, like, if you have it way too dry, it's not just for having dry-ass product. It's to maintain it. So, like, you could go ahead and put it in there right after you're done cutting it up, and you want to keep it nice and fresh. You put a Bovita in there, and they'll keep it nice and fresh?
Exactly. Yep. So it's for all applications. If you got stuff that's too wet, it will pull moisture out. Now, if it's too dry, it's going to add it, and then it's going to maintain that 62% or 58. So it's not done when it adds, and it's done. It will keep it there for 2 to 4 months.
Damn, you guys got a great product. That is the best thing I've ever heard. Hey, guys, go check them out. Bovita, is it bovita.com? What is it? How do we find you?
It's bovitainc.com or on Amazon.
Am I saying it wrong? Is it Bovita?
It is Bovita, but hey, everyone says Bovita, or it's a bunch of different things. So,
okay, do it the Duff way. It's Bovita, dude, or Bovita. If you guys want to be French, call it Bovita. I'm American, so it's Bovita, okay?
Hey, that works for us.
And you guys check them out on the internet. If you can't find them at your local hydroponics shop, you should tell them they need to get it because they're missing out on it. Don't get that stuff from that one company that distributes a bunch of knockoff stuff. Get the Bovita or the Bovita, okay, guys? Make sure it's that. It's got a unique packaging, and it's the shizzle.
Thank you, guys. Have a good day.
Thank you. KidCon 2017. Bovita.
Yo, what is? Welcome back, Heavy T's Grow Show right here on DFZRadio.com. We got the Cheese Wheel Wizard. We got mozzarella in his eyes.
Cooking up that cheese wheel.
He's over here. Hey, you know what? You know what I'm gonna do? What's gonna be my thing as a chef? Cheese. Hey, fucking
genius.
Cutting edge.
I need to buy some stock.
The next top shelf.
Yeah, he really dug deep.
Ooh, you know what I taste in this dish, Devin?
Cheese.
Burnt cheese.
Burnt cheese.
That's what I do. Flaming cheese.
You did cook a quesadilla at one event that you burnt. I ate that burnt ass quesadilla though, also, Stone.
Oh, that's
I had some of your Crown Elixir. By the way, how the fuck are you feeding the Crown Elixir to your baby's mama, like straight out of the syrup bottle?
CBD. They came out with 1,000 milligram CBD
okay, did you
product.
tell her it was CBD, or was she one of the ones that was drinking the near beer and back in high school would pretend to be drunk?
That was that's her totally.
I'm so faded.
She would never fake to be lit because you know why? She stays lit.
You know, Jiggity Josh's lady was woman down from that show.
Oh god, that was bad. Yeah. Good times. Shout out to the homie over there, Josh. He's a good dude. And CloneX, HDI, they're great people too. And I believe they're sponsors to the network too.
All right, enough jerking him off. Let's just say he's a good guy. All right, yeah, and he is, and the products are great. But it is time for the Meme It or Leave It segment. Actually, we're announcing it because I just posted the Meme It or Leave It. We have 4 memes. The meme god, Dr. Baumgartner, is going to be on. You know him, you love him as Black Market Cultivators.
We love it on Instagram.
You got to go to Heavy T Grow Show story right now at Heavy T Grow Show.
Creating a wave
on Instascam. The last 4 memes.
Instascam.
There's 4 of them. All right, we're gonna get the breakdown from Dr. Baumgartner. You're gonna be on the phone, and it's meme it or leave it. The one that we decide is the most entertaining caller will get hooked up with a bunch of shit.
Yeah.
And when I say a bunch of shit, I mean a bunch of shit. We can ship out CBD, right, Devin?
Dude, worldwide, baby.
What?
Well, I'm not.
A side of cheese?
I'm not getting into. Yeah.
Okay, nationwide, fine, nationwide.
Stuck inside a Cheetos
Devin
cheese
will
wheel.
handle that.
Cheetos cheese wheel. Dude.
Ooh,
now that's
we just took it to the next flaming
That's
Cheetos
innovative.
cheese wheel. You could catch that at the fucking 5 dinner.
How much Cheetos? How much Cheetos does a cheese wheel hold? I don't know. Okay, check out Heavy T Grow Show. Now it's time for Devin to get paid. This is his paycheck, so go ahead, Devin.
Oh, what is out here? You pay me every week to come out here and talk to you and tell you about good things. And just like I do on Farm to Table Cannabis every week, we like to keep you up on events that are going on. And like none other, you know, we always like to keep you well informed. Got my boy Something for Your Mouth Catering in the building to tell you about an upcoming event.
Start your BET weekend off right, y'all. 333 Live, we're having 5, the dinner. Presented to you by us, Something for Your Mouth Dinner, Hydro Chef, and Tamil's Good Food Gang, Chef Matt in the house.
That's right. We got multiple sponsors. We got Culture in the building, Fresh Woods, Mama Mara's Edibles, Black Sheep, Green Force Genetics. We got a 5-course menu planned for you by all the talented chefs, and we got our great sponsors there with something to complement every one of our awesome dishes. So check it out at 5.eventbrite.com. So check it out. Again, that's 5.eventbrite.com. It's all cheese, baby.
5 different cheeses.
The cheese wheel will be in the house.
Presented to you by Something for Your Mouth Catering. That's right. DFG. Hydroponic Chef approved.
DFZradio.com.
So you go to Eventbrite or 5.eventbrite.com.
.com.
It's 5 the dinner.
It's called the 5.
That's right. 5.eventbrite.com.
What do you got going on? Plug whatever you got going on too. Website, your social.
Yeah. So
everything.
We got 5 the dinner going on.
So Ray's been putting his passion into this for a minute.
If I show up,
now.
it'll be 1 for dinner.
and that's the
Not
thing
enough left.
is we can keep everyone fed there. And Ray's been doing the catering thing for a minute now, and he's been doing the cannabis fucking events. So he's been at sessions, and you can catch him doing everything from fucking street food to fucking gourmet plated dishes. All you got to do is check him out at Something for Your Mouth Catering. He's got a real good gig going at the Sesh too. So support your local cannabis chef and get something for your mouth, baby. And while you're at it, come by 5 the dinner, brought to you by Something for Your Mouth, featuring Culture.
Fresh Woods.
We got
6 Ave.
Mama Mara in the house. The whole team's throwing it down. So come on in. Hydroponic Chef approved. Good Food Gang. Something for Your Mouth Catering.
Yes.
That's right. So we appreciate you guys out there in DFZ Radio listener land. Shout out to Heavy T for giving us the platform to promote our events. And Chris, hey, thanks for listening to me talk.
Hey, I loved it.
If I didn't have baseball to coach, I'd be there.
I'm just thinking about that. I want to say, is this a wheel of cheese you can spin? Or I need to know more about the cheese.
So we're doing a Cajun cheese wheel pasta. So the inside of this half a wheel is hollowed out, y'all. And then inside there, I pour a little grappa or some brandy. We light it on fire. We throw in the pasta, toss it, do a little Salt Bay, throw a little CBD olive oil in there.
Yes.
Stay lit. That's how you do it.
That sounds pretty good.
Flambe all day.
You just taught me a lesson.
Now, we should phone the chef's wife and see how she feels about the cheese wheel being in his fridge 24/7, taking up the whole entire bottom shelf.
After every single one of these events, I'll have a cheese wheel for like 6 months just posted up in that motherfucker.
You know that when she's feeling it, she opens it. She's mad.
Actually, I'm only doing the event for a cheese wheel. I'm not even getting paid. I just want to do the event for a cheese.
In the living room.
I would do it for free. Will work for cheese.
Yes.
When she gets pissed and he's not home, you know she has a knife in there like, fuck your cheese wheel. Fuck this shit.
Lightweight poison in it and shit, like just a little bit of Roundup. Oh shit, can't I say that?
Oh, maybe. All right. Go check it out. Eventbrite 5, is that what it is?
Eventbrite 5, the dinner.
There you go. 5 the dinner. Eventbrite 5 the dinner. June 21st, it's going down. You got to. Hey, I might be able to come to that. I think it's an off weekend.
We're gonna reel you in. In fact, hey, when me and T show up to a fucking dinner, remember how we did at that one unmentioned group?
Yeah.
We had to have 4 plates. We paid double because we said, hey, we might want seconds up at this motherfucker.
Hey.
Damn.
They got my money. They didn't even send me a sample kit to send my sample in, but I would have won. Instead, some Rockwell scientist won.
Just make sure you wear your church clothes.
Shame.
All right. Go check out Meme It or Leave It right now. Heavy T Grow Show, 5 the dinner. Make sure you go there. June 21st, Eventbrite, 5 the dinner. This is Heavy T's Grow Show on the one and only DFZradio.com. Yeah, dig?
DFZradio.com. Coming to grips with measuring pH is a fundamental part of ensuring a successful crop. Of course, having the right nutrient mix is important, but without a slightly acidic pH level, plants won't receive optimal benefits from the nutrients supplied. Blue Lab has a range of pH measurement tools available to help both the commercial and small-scale growers. These include the Blue Lab Guardian Monitor, the Blue Lab Combo Meter, the Blue Lab pH Meter, the Blue Lab pH Pen, and the Blue Lab Soil pH Meter. For more information, visit us online at getbluelab.com.
Hey, baby, started early, huh?
Hey, Dr. Duff, are you signing up for another one of those internet dating sites after your divorce?
Nah, I'm just ordering these freaking douchebags from China here. Just gonna be saving a lot of money on it. About $1 a bag.
Did you say douchebags?
Yeah, they're pots. They're fabric pots. They're, made in China. They save $1 a bag from all the other.
Oh, it sounds like an imitation smart pot or something.
Yeah, save $1, but, I'm pretty sure these douchebags are gonna work.
Dude, I had a buddy of mine who used those same douchebags. He bought them direct from China. It killed his whole garden.
Bro, what? So I'm better off spending that extra $1 on a smart pot?
I'd get a smart pot.
Don't be a Duff man. Make sure to buy the original patented Smart Pot. Check them out at smartpots.com.
So you're big time, huh?
Yeah, kinda. Have you ever been interested in gardening with dry fertilizers? Well, you're not the only one, and let me tell you about Vermicrop Organics and their line of organic dry fertilizers. Healthy plants with a simple 4-step process. Step 1, just measure out a ½ teaspoon per gallon of soil or 2 cups per 12 square feet of soil surface area. Step 2, apply evenly to the soil surface. Step 3, blend into the top layer of soil to avoid caking. Step 4, water thoroughly. And that's it, simple as that. Great for vegetables, fruits, flowers, potted plants, trees, shrubs, annuals, and perennials. It's Vermicrop Organics VermiVeg 744. Along with the VermiBloom and PK Boost, you will have a complete line of organic nutrients and a garden that will thank you with a great harvest. Looking for an even simpler way? Then check out the Vermiall 666. This game-changing mix is formulated for all stages of growth in the fast-paced garden of champion vegetable and flower growers. And check out the Vermi-Bat Guano Fertilizer and the Vermi-Blood Blood Meal Fertilizer for feeding oversized, nitrogen-hungry plants. Learn more at vermicrop.com. That's vermicrop.com. The cannabis portion of this show is designed as entertainment only for legal medicinal cannabis patients over 21 years of age and is not meant to encourage any other activity or use. Yeah, Dick.
You're gonna go get the green pad, see? That's what you're gonna do. You're gonna go get it right now. Go on down to your local hydro shop. Tell them Shunny sent you. That's right, Shunny with the green pad. More CO2 in your garden. More carbon, more weight, see? You need to get that weight up to pay me back, see, Shunny? Go get the green pad junior. Put it in your cloning dome, see? You're gonna get some more roots faster. Cut days off your cloning time. More harvest year round. That's right, see? Activated by humidity. 35 to 50%, so make sure that's right, okay? Go to your local hydro shop, see?
That's right. Go there now. More root, more fruit, more fruit, more root.
That's right. Yeah. Meow. Right, meow.
You're listening to Heavy T's Grow Show. Call in right now, 562-653-0707 for your chance to talk to Heavy T, Horty Chris, and the Duff Man only on DFDRadio.com.
The next level of growing is here. The growing revolution is here. DFDRadio.com. DFDRadio.com.
You weak hustlers just make me laugh, and I ain't fucking with it if it don't make me cash. All I do is stack money. I'm a grown ass man. This the West Coast addiction. Team on the map. Bring the heat on the track. Bring the fire in the booth. I'm tired of these motherfuckers lying to you. It's for the real ass hustlers who clocking that dough like Urban G. Bo, who just got home. Get your paper, 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 get your paper. I hustle hard, 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 I hustle hard. Yeah, stack that money, just money, just money. Yeah, stack that money, just stack that money. Yeah, stack that money, just money, just money. Yeah, stack that money, just stack that money. I hustle harder, I got to get it. Ain't no waiting around for somebody to give it. I stand on my own too, the grind I live it. The 9 to 5 can't provide the digits. My vision's exquisite, like the stones that I wear. Got gold around my neck, got diamonds on my ear. All the whips that I own, sitting on chrome. Candy painted bike that's sitting on gold. Get your paper, 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 get your paper. I hustle hard, I hustle hard. Get your paper, get your paper, get your paper, get your paper, get your paper. I hustle hard, 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 I hustle hard. Yeah, stack that money, just money, just money. Yeah, stack that money, just stack that money. Yeah, stack that money, just money, just money. Yeah, stack that money, just stack that money. You weak hustlers just make me laugh, and I ain't fucking with it if it don't make me cash. All I do is stack money. I'm a grown ass man. This the West Coast addiction. Team on the map. Bring the heat on the track. Bring the fire in the booth. I'm tired of these motherfuckers lying to you. It's for the real ass hustlers who clocking that dough like Urban G. Bo, who just got home. Get your paper, 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 get your paper. I hustle hard, 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 I hustle hard. Yeah, stack that money, just money, just money. Yeah, stack that money, just stack that money. Yeah, stack that money, just money, just money. Yeah, stack that money, just stack that money. I hustle harder, I got to get it. Ain't no waiting around for somebody to give it. I stand on my own too, the grind I live it. The 9 to 5 can't provide the digits. My vision's exquisite, like the stones.
Yo, what is? Welcome back, Heavy T's Grow Show, right here on the one and only DFZ Radio. Your mom's favorite grow show for the last 10 years. Ask Mitch's mom, she loves it.
She loves it.
She loves every inch of it. Hey, guys, you don't mind us. We're just doing a show over here, you know.
Oh, we're back, Devin. We're back.
Didn't you guys get your free promo? Come on. Shit.
Sorry, you got the three superheroes together, like the three fucking amigos and shit. All together would become Ultron or Fatron.
They're trading cheese wheel secrets.
Cheese wheels, three cheese wheels.
Remember that one wheel?
We are the Three Amigos. Hey, true story. Did you know the movie Three Amigos was released in Mexico under the title Tres Friends?
Yeah, I'm sure that didn't do very well over there.
You wanted to say Tres Putos.
That's the feeling I was getting in there, yeah.
Okay, now it's time for the segment. Give me some music. Meme it or leave it. With Dr. Baumgartner. Dr. Baumgartner is suffering from appendicitis right now.
Damn.
Yeah.
Memitis?
He is the man down, and he refuses to go to the doctor. So he's at home.
got this.
He just keeps saying that he has to take a big shit. But I don't know. Let's see. Have you pooped yet? Master Broker.
Oh, he's online? Where you at?
Did he hang up? See, this is the problem.
Did you put him through?
Yes.
Should be there.
Hey, can you call Dr. Baumgartner back, Mark? No, because I told him that it's going to be 10 minutes, and I told the fucking screener guy to check on it.
He's probably still there.
Hey, Mark, get Dr. Baumgartner back on the line. He's not there. You're giving him a thumbs up, but he's not there. Fool, I have him on. Are we going to argue over the radio right now?
Production value. Just
You're
raises
yelling
in
through the
place every
soundproof
second.
glass that he's there. I have him pulled up. He is not now.
Not, you know.
Just give that fool a call back.
So this one time, Jack made a meme that
one
was so
cheese wheel.
hard, he fucking cracked the ozone layer with the meme. It was
Yes, he
too
did.
Fucking
You ever ride a big cheese wheel when you were a kid?
Chris is
Skid
gonna-
that motherfucker
Chris
down
is
this curb.
just giving fucking upstate growers so much fucking ammunition right
Big
now.
cheese
He
wheel.
is not-
I'm on the.
I won't stop talking until I
I'm
get
on
to
the
the big
pay.
cheese wheel in the sky.
Oh, my gosh.
You know the big cheese wheel
A
keeps
s-
spinning.
Stairway to cheese wheels.
Cheese wheel keeps on spinning. Devin keeps on winning. Cheese wheel, cheese wheel, cheese wheel at 5 dinner.
Damn, Devin. Let's talk about sanctuary soil a little bit.
Yeah.
Chris.
You can grow cheese in it. The answer is yes.
You can?
Yeah.
You can grow cheese in
Some
your bank account.
good stuff, my friend.
Man, do you see those prices skyrocketing according to Dr. Baumgartner's memes?
Man.
Motherfucker's
all it
getting a
took.
32 hundo.
That's all it took. 32. That was this afternoon.
Okay,
Yeah.
you're right. We're at 48 now.
33.
There's been three more. There's been 3 more posts since.
East Coast brokers are all pissed.
Slowly controlling the prices with the meme game since 2019.
Since we figured out how to actually use Instagram. It's not liking pictures. It's just making a story with memes.
When these guys get shadow banned, though, they have no idea it's coming. They're gonna get shadow-
Let's see. Is this Big Jackalope?
Yeah. what's
Hi,
going
my
down?
name's Jack, and I'm a memeaholic.
Dr. Baumgartner,
He literally got
how are you
sick
feeling?
from making me.
I'm dying, but I'm still able to produce memes.
Did you go to the doctor yet?
Yeah, we gotta make a meme that says when you go get an ultrasound like you're a pregnant chick from a 24-year-old Mexican and pay $188 to have someone tell you your tummy hurts.
Well, that was
a leave it.
There's gonna be no room for the
that was
photo,
a
though.
leave it. All right. First off, before we go to meme it or leave it, you have been on the toilet and taking care of business, obviously. Yeah. What do you call the toilet again? Is that your meme throne?
Yeah, that's the meme throne.
That's your creative space?
That's meme ground zero.
That's where all the memes are made.
What is going on in the meme world right now?
There's a few things going on. The prices are going up for growers across the board, so everybody's making memes about that. There's some raid memes and some scare memes to try to help raise the prices, and those aren't like as funny. But what's really funny is this East Coast broker is so butthurt that the prices are going up. He's made his own account to like attack black market cultivators and try to lower the price of weed, which is never going to happen.
Fucking meme wars. Hasn't he seen what
Meme
happened to
wars?
fucking the Cocoa Ninjas
Yeah.
with the fucking
Rockwell
goddamn Rockwell scientists?
He doesn't want none.
He just made a gay meme, which is really funny, but it sucks.
Oh, so meme wars.
It was really funny.
Meme wars will be on Bravo then.
But this is the thing about your memes, that you will repost non-flattering memes about yourself.
Yeah, I don't care if they're bad memes about me. That's the thing. I'm not trying to like maintain some image like Justin Bieber or something. I just throw it all out there.
All right, you're the big man over there. Okay, so we got Meme It or Leave It at Heavy T Grow Show. Also, you can be watching online right now, dfzradio.com or YouTube later on. And we got the Meme It or Leave It. The first one coming up. Hold on, I have to get to it, Dr. Baumgartner. By the way, how's the
Which
garden?
one do you want me to describe?
How much are you still spraying Avid in week 6?
I didn't send any of those memes, but I did.
Maybe that's why you're sick.
No, I saw all that.
Okay. Okay, allegedly. All right, we're starting with the meme it or leave it. We have a, it looks like an Avengers meme.
Oh,
Okay,
I
the
fucking
Avengers
love
one.
comic book memes.
The guy in the movie, he like says like these 3 characters he's looking for, they're all gone. So now he's looking for Deps, and they're like, nope, the androids happened.
It's Spider-Man's the guy.
Yeah, and then Spider-Man's looking for Rockwell Booth, and they're like, nope, not after the abatement letters. He's like, well, what about Cartel Bricks? Like Trump's wall. So this is a drought meme, and it's just letting you know that those 3 things are not available.
There's level to this meme. Like you have to
Depth.
you have to understand the culture to get that.
It's
meme.
funny because it's true.
There's
And-
political. There's notes in there. I mean, dude, this is an impressionist meme.
This is more like a litmus test to see, just
a political cartoon.
Yeah, to see who you really are.
And it tells a story in one meme. A lot of people need multiple memes to tell a story. But this
You gotta
guy
swipe
tells a
right
story
and
in
shit.
one meme.
Man, we ain't got time to swipe right. Make your meme hit in the first couple of fucking.
If you
windows,
only had
right?
one meme on your page, like you don't have to put this meme in your story. You can pretty much put it on your wall, and you're good to go. Is that like MySpace is the wall? Is there even a wall anymore?
I don't know.
It's just Tom. It's just Tom. Then, if you can only choose one.
Yeah,
Trump's
dude,
building
while
a
we're at
digital
memes,
wall.
Post them to the page. If you're fast at memes, put all 100 or all 50 in the story.
Yes. How many memes do you make at a time when you're on the bathroom?
I think I make 50 memes a day.
That's
I bet
pretty
if you
good.
ate more cheese, you
All
could
right.
do about 300.
All right,
visit.
here we go. Meme Lord. We have Edward. Edward, did you see the meme? Edward. Edward.
Fucking Ed, stop making memes and take
Yes.
yes. Edward, can't
Talk
you
into the
hear me?
microphone, just like your boyfriend told you. Come on.
Whoa, was that a fucking derogatory gay joke?
Are you there?
Bueno.
Yeah, bueno. Eduardo.
As if we'd start speaking Spanish all of a sudden and shit. Do it, T. Do it, T.
Who put Eduardo? It's Eduardo, not Edward.
Okay, who? That's Marcos Pollos. Sorry, he's doesn't know Spanish very well. So, what? The meme it or leave it with the Avengers, Spider-Man, multiple levels. What is your take on this?
I say leave it.
Why?
Because the Avengers suck already.
Hey, bro, you better watch your fucking mouth, way. The
Careful.
fucking Avengers are the fucking most powerful superheroes in the world, way.
I just can't stand that you guys are encouraging these high prices.
Spoiler alert, way.
Why? Why are you a broker?
Listen, stop by your local hydro shop, grab some Empire
Big Yak
Builder,
over
some
here
Mission
is encouraging
Fertilizer.
everyone to do these high prices, and I
complaining about
can't,
prices.
support my 9 kids.
You got 9 kids and you're a broker.
He's in the Chicago broker.
You're a broker with a little plot out in
I can't put 5 or 7 kids.
out in Lancaster. Okay, he said leave it. Edward, maybe stay on hold. Maybe you can take us off speakerphone. Hector.
Hello.
What's going on, Hector?
Nothing much.
So, what do you think, man? You gonna meme it or leave it?
We memeing it.
Why?
I love Avengers. I think that meme is fantastic.
Did we just become best friends, Hector? Hector,
Yes.
the comic collector, I
Yes.
like you, bro.
Hector
I like
sounds.
you.
Hey.
Hector sounds like
You
a.
like cheese?
I think we got a match.
Do you like cheese? It'd be a lot cooler if you did.
Hector sounds like a participant and not a discriminant. That he likes the Depths, the Rockwell Booth, and the Cartel Bricks.
That's why he loves cheese. He gets older.
All right, we're memeing that, Hector. Stay on the line. We have more to
I
come.
gotta do my Harry Carey. Hold on. Hi, everybody.
We got everyone's
you
mom.
like-
Mumford and what's it say? Mumford and what?
Cheese.
Mumford and girls.
Would you, if the moon was made of cheese, would you eat it?
I can't see it.
I would.
Mumford, quiet.
Hello.
Mumford and Guts. That's your name.
Mumford and Guy. Who's that? They're laughing like a girl.
That's the cheese wheel expert. Who? Meme it or leave it?
That might have been me.
First of all, brother, let me tell you something, brother.
Oh, shit, we got the fucking Macho Man Randy Rosin.
Man Randy Rosin. B.H. Hogan here. I've been waiting for you.
Every year, you can't stop it, brother. That's all I gotta say about that, brother. I'm memeing it.
You're memeing it? All right.
I'm leaving the jail one. Leave it on the jail one. That makes no sense.
Hey, well, why don't you wait till we get to it? Stop.
He's
Slow your
already
roll.
fucking politicking. What the
All right.
fuck?
Don't worry. Okay, we got 2 meme-its. We're coming back to you. Stay on the line. So 2 meme-its. Dr. Baumgartner, 2 out of 3. You're doing better than last week.
Yeah, I'd say that one was pH perfect.
Okay, next one. Here we go. Let me find it here. Hold on, I have to go through all these stupid memes. Oh, this is the farmer, the old school farmer, Cali Growers. Tell us about it.
Yeah, so this one, if people just listening and they can't see the meme, it's a fat farmer just standing on a farm, and then it says above him, Cali Growers that did not get hit by the raids, and then there's all these gifts on him of a fancy hat, fancy sunglasses, a chain with money, a pile of money, and then a bouncing car behind him. And then he says, it ain't much, but it's honest work. So the meme just to insinuate, you know how rich the Cali grower is because of the drought.
It's too simple.
All right. Well, I like the idea.
But the other one
of
was
the
an
meme.
onion, you know?
I like the
This
idea of
one-
the meme.
I mean, how do you follow that Avengers meme?
Yeah, that's it.
It's true, though. Cali growers that didn't get hit by the raids. I'm going to have to, as far as me, draw it back a little bit because I don't like to benefit off people's misfortune.
Mm-hmm. It's a tasteful way to do it. This one wasn't.
Wow.
So let's see what the public says about it, Dr. Baumgartner. We got Eduardo. Eduardo. ¿Qué onda?
¿Qué onda?
¿Dónde están sus hijas?
En mi casa.
Dame sus niñas. All right. My dad lives in Costa Rica, and when the people show up that don't speak English, he's like, you want to be part of the culture? Just go up to an old Tico and tell him, Dame sus niñas. They love that.
Is he a priest?
Yeah. They call him Padre Cabrón. At least your mom does. Eduardo,
And he keeps getting
the Cali growers meme. What do you
They
think?
love the abuse.
Leave it.
Leave it?
Leave it.
Oh,
Why
that
you
was like
leaving it?
Nancy Laurel right there.
I don't understand why he was a white guy.
White people.
All
go
they
be
did
good.
was crack down all the Mexicans and all the Asians. What's going on with that?
Yeah, the
Gotta
ANZA
start somewhere.
The ANZA. Dr. Baumgartner, do you want to elaborate on that? Is that true?
Well, I did make some memes that insinuated the raids were racist. They did make
I
an
know
arrest
it.
of 7 Asians and 1 Mexican, so
Facts.
no white people got arrested. So if you want to think that's racist, you know, whatever.
I hate white pepper.
All you do, all you do is state the facts, right, Dr. Baumgartner?
I don't even know if they're facts. These are alleged facts I found on Instagram from other people.
So leave it or what?
No, he made it. He's leaving it. That's one leave. Stay on the phone, Eduardo. Tell your mom hi. Hector,
What's cracking?
what's up, man? So the Cali Growers one with the old white dude and all the money.
We're memeing it.
You're memeing it. Why?
That's fucking hilarious. It reminds me I can make more money.
See, Hector doesn't see color.
That's right. Hector's down with it. All right, stay on the line. We'll get into our last couple.
Erase the color lines.
Mumford and Guts. The Cali Growers.
Hello.
Yes, Cali Growers.
Cali Growers meme. Meme in it for sure because it lets you know that, you know, some people can still do this shit as long as you fly under the radar like we used to old school and not put yourself out there and just keep it cool, calm, and collected. Be popping.
You mean don't call yourself black market cultivators and make memes of how much packs are?
I can't even hear you.
All right. Stay on the line. Stay on the line. We'll get back to it. Dr. Baumgartner, that was 2 meme hits. Again, you're 4 out of 6 here. Our next one, we've got Kermit. Come on. Kermit is an easy one. Kermit memes have been around since meme inception.
Softball.
Memeception. Right? But this one is Kermit in 4 different situations. And it says, brokers waiting for Croptober that ain't coming this year. And you have them fishing at a lake that nothing's going on, sitting on a rock, watching the paint dry, looking out into the sunset, and then watching raindrops fall down a window.
Is there cheese on the end of his hook?
Brokers waiting for Croptober that ain't coming this year. Explain this meme.
So there's all these brokers making memes about, oh, we're gonna get weed from Colorado, we're gonna get weed from Canada. Don't worry, we don't need the weed from Cali. Oh, and just wait till Croptober comes. But Croptober's not coming because of all these raids and abatement letters. So all those greenhouses are shut down, and they're going to be shocked when they don't get those. There's no cheap packs coming.
There are no cheap, and this is true.
Hey, you remember when there were $1,000 greenhouse? Pepperidge Farm remembers.
I remember. Let's go to Eduardo. I mean,
oh, leave that shit. This motherfucker is telling all my secrets.
Oh shit! You're gonna go to Washington.
Hey, Dr. Bumgarner, where's the 1,000 packs at,
He's still waiting for October.
He's still waiting for October. We're gonna leave it.
I need to put my ticket on at 16.
All right, he's got to make at least 8 points on everyone, Dr. Baumgartner.
You've got to make like 1,500 memes to lower to that.
Eduardo might be an East Coast broker. We don't know. But
Step your meme game up, Eduardo.
We have Hector. Hector, what's going on? You there? Leave it or meme it? Meme it or leave it?
We're talking about the third one?
The one with the Kermit.
Second.
The one with the Kermit?
Yeah, man.
I like Kermit.
Yeah.
I fuck with Kermit. That's my man.
Yeah. I knew I could count on Hector.
Our fucking callers are awesome. I love our fucking callers.
Yep.
I like Kermit.
All right.
I fucking love Kermit.
All right, we're gonna meme that. We got one more for you. Here we go. We got Mumford. Mumford, meme it or leave Kermit. Mumford.
Okay, yeah. No, I'm leaving it because the Cali Growers meme disproves the Kermit meme because motherfuckers is cropping, so Croptober is happening.
Ooh, he caught you in a quandary there. A meme quandary.
Meme math lie.
That's a meme. There's a word.
Are you Dr.
Contradiction. That's a meme contradiction.
Dr. Baumgartner, according to Mumford, your memes are not adding up.
Yeah, that meme doesn't stay true with the Cali Growers meme, so that meme, that's the dud meme.
There's just no consistency to it. I mean, yeah, really, just
throw that one out.
Very.
All right, we're leaving that one.
Flow, really, right?
We're leaving that one.
Fucking up the feng shui of the memes.
I think you were thinking more about the deuce you were dropping than the meme at that point.
Should have had cheese in there, dipshit.
Next meme.
Next.
We have a incarcerated individual walking through a hallway in a prison, and the dude, it says next to him, "Oh, it's not gelato in a runts bag, right?" Wait, you explain it.
All right, so this is a breaking news meme because prisoners are allowed to have weed in prison now.
Really?
What?
Yeah, so the prison guard's saying, "Hey, they told me to take you to solitary confinement for that fight you got in."
I know Mitch is selling the shit out of
it.
it.
Yeah, Mitch is going to force the fight in. I'm going to hook you up with some runs. And then,
He's
so now
on
it's
his
a
way to
double joke
Corcoran.
because in the prisoner conference says, "Wait a minute, it's not runs it's not gelato in a runs bag, right?" So now we've got a prisoner smoking weed and gelato and runs in one meme.
And
so look,
it's another onion.
Here's why this one's hard because there's multiple levels to it.
Yeah.
And it's also a Runts meme, and all Runts memes always get an automatic pass. Fuck that shit. That's
because
hilarious.
Runts is just basically rebranded purple weed in a bag.
Yeah, runs is a package, not a strain.
All right. So you do got to have a little background.
Hey, no,
it's a
but
brand more than anything.
yeah.
but even the guy in prison that's getting the weed from the prison guard
Mitch
doesn't want gelato in a runs bag. You want to?
Yeah, even the prisoner wants real runs.
Oh, okay, let's go on over to Eduardo. Eduardo.
Bueno.
What's up with the prison meme?
Okay, this one I like because it looks like my cousin Chico. I'm down for this one.
Your Chico's upstate for what?
Hey, that's too much info, all right?
I thought maybe got caught in the Anza raids.
That's why I'm pissed.
All right, so you're gonna meme this one. Thanks, Eduardo.
I like it has a little runs bag in there.
Yep.
Slid that in
And
there.
listen, there is some photo editing in this one.
Right.
Our man Hector.
Hey, he sat there and made this for a minute. His armpits were sweating, all fucking stuck to his phone.
What's good?
I'm starting to believe Eduardo now, though. You know, he doesn't fall on anything that'll give it to him.
What about the runs meme?
What about this one?
Do you like it?
Man. I don't like to read memes that are long, man.
Oh, we got our
like it
first
too
whale
much.
caller.
We gotta leave it. It's too long.
Oh, it's too long. Too many syllables for Hector.
Too many.
Hector likes Kermit. All right.
He loves Kermit.
I bet. I got a feeling.
He loves Kermit, hates prison.
I got a feeling that
And long letters.
Hector has a primo that they call Kermit.
Just keep it short with him, all right?
Yeah.
And another, they got another primo they call Speedy.
Speedy.
Mumford and Guts. The prison meme.
Prison meme, leave it because it is, like Hector said, it's way too long and there's some grammatical errors and it doesn't really make a lot of sense.
Maybe you just graded that, doctor.
I had to read it.
Didn't he make the call that the math was wrong on the last one too?
See, I've never actually even seen Runts or Runts packaging. I think Dr. Baumgartner is forced by his
cigarette cellophane,
his Peg Bundy wife, to go to the dispensaries and get the exotic melts. So he's seen plenty of Runts packaging. But
I'm just trying to consume solid content when I view memes. So if I judge them harshly, it's just because I'm really passionate about memes.
All right, guys. Thank you so much. All of you are going to receive a swag pack from Heavy T's Grow Show, DFC Radio, and our sponsors. Dr. Baumgartner, not too shabby. You picked it up from last week. We really hope you feel better, man. Any memes that you have in the pipeline, different content that we're going to be focusing on this week?
Well, no, I never know what kind of meme I'm going to make next. That's the thing. I just stare at the template and then something comes up.
Or maybe you talk to Heavy T and he tells you what to do, right?
Yeah, or whatever he tells me to make it.
All right, brother. I appreciate you. You feel better. And go to the fucking doctor, dude. You got appendicitis, you shithead. It's going to burst and you're going to die.
I know, I got an ultrasound. They said just my tummy hurts.
But whatever happens, don't stop making
Did you really get an ultrasound?
Yeah, they acted like I was pregnant, ultrasounded me, gave me a bill for $188, and then said, okay, your tummy hurts.
He's left out a finger in the butt.
Well, good thing that the market is on the way up. You can afford that 198 and then some.
Hell yeah.
Dr. Baumgartner, go follow at Black Market Cultivators for all of your weed humor.
And
of
memes.
course, it's all for entertainment purposes only on DFC Radio and on social media. Thanks so much, Doctor.
All right, thanks, guys.
When you're a doctor and refuse to go to one. We got to take a quick break. Coming back with more grow content. We got to have Chris from Sanctuary
We'll
Soil
actually talk about
and
soil
Mission
maybe next.
Fertilizer. Yeah, a little bit. A riddle bit right here on DFCRadio.com.
.com.
Every Wednesday night from 6 to 10 Pacific Standard Time, who's hooking you up with the dopest grow knowledge and the freshest grow gear?
Heavy T's Grow Show. Thank you
Yeah.
so much. I love it.
Hey,
every day.
Thank you for
Every
the
Wednesday.
thank you for the birth.
You're gonna go get the green pad, see? That's what you're gonna do. You're gonna go get it right now. Go on down to your local hydro shop. Tell them Shunny sent you. That's right, Shunny with the green pad. More CO2 in your garden. More carbon, more weight, see? You need to get that weight up to pay me back, see, Shunny? Go get the green pad junior. Put it in your cloning dome, see? You're gonna get some more roots faster. Cut days off your cloning time. More harvest year round. That's right, see? Activated by humidity. 35 to 50%, so make sure that's right, okay? Go to your
Yep.
local hydro shop, see?
That's right. Go there now. More root, more fruit, more fruit, more root.
That's right. Yeah.
Meow, meow. Meow.
You are listening to the Heavy Tea Grow Show. Call in right now, 562-653-0707 for your chance to talk to Heavy Tea, Horty Chris, or Dr. Duffman. Killing it.
Hey man, your garden smells amazing this year. What are you doing different?
Haven't you heard? We've been using the Terpinator.
Did you say Terpinator like terpenes?
Yes, exactly. Terpinator is designed to increase your plant's terpenes, which are responsible for everything from how your plants smell to how much flavorful oils they produce. Basically, Terpinator is the one-stop shop for an overall quality increase for your fruits and flowers.
That's awesome. You know, I can tell the Terpinator has not only increased the oils in all your herbs and flowers, but it looks like it's going to increase your dry weight as well. And dude, don't even get me started on those crystals. They look like mini icebergs.
Well, you better hurry up and get on board. It's flowering season right now. And since Terpinator is made right here in Sonoma County, you can literally find it in any hydro store in town. Boost your plant's oils and bring out flavors that will drive your friends wild. Terpinator. Sticky is an understatement.
Happy birthday.
That was awesome.
Have you ever been interested in gardening with dry fertilizers? Well, you're not the only one, and let me tell you about Vermicrop Organics and their line of organic dry fertilizers. Healthy plants with a simple 4-step process. Step 1. Just measure out a half teaspoon per gallon of soil or 2 cups per 12 square feet of soil surface area. Step 2. Apply evenly to the soil surface. Step 3. Blend into the top layer of soil to avoid caking. Step 4. Water thoroughly. And that's it, simple as that. Great for vegetables, fruits, flowers, potted plants, trees, shrubs, annuals, and perennials. It's Vermicrop Organics VermiVeg 744. Along with the VermiBloom and PK Boost, you will have a complete line of organic nutrients and a garden that will thank you with a great harvest. Looking for an even simpler way? Then check out the Vermiall 666. This game-changing mix is formulated for all stages of growth in the fast-paced garden of champion vegetable and flower growers. And check out the VermiBat Guano Fertilizer and the VermiBlood Blood Meal Fertilizer for feeding oversized, nitrogen-hungry plants. Learn more at vermicrop.com. That's vermicrop.com.
Sorry, Horty. Game over.
Hey, Dr. Duff, are you signing up for another one of those internet dating sites after your divorce?
Nah, I'm just ordering these freaking douchebags from China here. Just gonna be saving a lot of money on it. About $1 a bag.
Did you say douchebags?
Yeah, they're pots. They're fabric pots. They're, made in China. They save $1 a bag from all the other.
Oh, it sounds like an imitation smart pot or something.
Yeah, save $1, but, I'm pretty sure these douchebags are gonna work.
Dude, I had a buddy of mine who used those same douchebags. He bought them direct from China. It killed his whole garden.
Bro, what? So, I'm better off spending that extra $1 on a smart pot?
I'd get a smart pot.
Don't be a Duff man. Make sure to buy the original patented Smart Pot. Check them out at smartpots.com.
Launch crew, ready to reservoir.
What's the load factor, sir?
Bringing the Riser Blast liquid at 2 mils per gallon.
Okay, sir. We are loaded and ready to launch.
10, 9.
Okay, men. It's time to blast off into the plant's root zone and into another galaxy of root growth.
Rhizoblast is a proprietary blend of seaweed and the single-celled algae chlorella Chlorela's abundance of amino acids and minerals contribute to its value in hydroponics. The benefits used in rhizoblast are explosive root growth, the use with any growing medium or hydro system, its ideal use for transplanting, and the enhancement of your plant vigor in fast-flowering plants. Let your plants have a blast and see a world of a difference with Rhizoblast from Botanicare. Check it out at www.botanicare.com.
Hey, yo, this is Spanky Hayes, motherfucking Spanky Hayes, funny motherfucking Spanky Hayes. Shout out to DFZRadio.com.
You may proceed with your questions, Mr. Matson.
Thank you, Your Honor. Mr. Smith, is it not true on the night of April the 20th, you took responsibility for 12 females, and that you immediately took those females and locked them in your basement?
Yeah, that's right. And you should have seen them, looking all pretty and such.
Yes, I'm sure they were. But could you tell the court what happened next?
I mean, I kept them down there, trying to keep them safe from the world.
But that's not all, is it?
What are you getting at?
What I'm getting at, sir, is those girls were kept in a potting soil that was so low in nutrients that they barely had enough to survive. Are these the same girls that you did not plant in Sanctuary Soils Empire Builder?
I didn't know about Sanctuary Soils Empire Builder.
You should have known that Empire Builder contains all the nutrients those plants needed, as well as beneficial bacteria and fungus. You should have known that the guanos, worm castings, and over 20 micronutrients in Empire Builder would keep those plants vigorous and healthy. And you should have known that once the plants were placed directly in Empire Builder, that all you had to do was to keep the plants watered, and you would have seen amazing results.
I'm so sorry I didn't know.
Well, you should have also known that Empire Builder is now available in 2 cubic foot bags, as well as by the truckload. Your Honor, I rest my case.
I have no choice but to find the defendant guilty of not using Sanctuary Soils Empire Builder. Now get out of my courtroom.
Sanctuary Soils Empire Builder. For more information, go to sanctuarysoil.com. Sanctuary Soil. Using anything else is criminal.
Yeah. Naps. Knock off. What up, Saint? And we hustle. Hustle hard. Team ADX anthem. Hey, oh, what these niggas want from me? Haters wanna eat now, you never get lunch from me. Get off my tailcoat, get off addiction. Team full of mean niggas, team green like it's Listerine. Don't cross the squad, man, we get them off, man. We on the front court shooting, you just a ball fan. I'm on the top back, y'all do it all bad. Grind on the regular, tell competitors all bad. Test the team, homie, watch you fall flat. Don't want the fame, but the change, I need all that. Hustlers get your guap up, rappers get your props up. Cause sky is the limit and we got heaven on lockup. Back down to earth, street swerving down Atlantic. Long Beach riding to death, we straight smashing. This is for my family, this is for the masses. This ADX anthem in case anyone asks me. Oh, I'm taking this shit head on. And the streets till 6 in the morning. Niggas don't want no ruckus. Tell me who won it with these shots up, boys. We stay hustling. Catch me in the booth to the night. Streets holding tight. Grind for my life, for my life. And niggas don't want no ruckus. Bring the bullshit and we'll be dumping. Boy, we stay hustling. Hey, I rep my team, rep my city, and rep my scene. Yeah, I'm down for mine. On the grind all the time, like overtime. I ride to the death, can't do it like this, so don't try to step. Can't move it like this, so don't try to test. Got shotters on the side of me, right in my left, cause we do it so swift, we do it so sick, and we ain't gonna stop. We got money to get, we got honeys to flip, got the streets on lockdown, so why would we stop now? We holding the spot down. Sour Diesel Hennessy, a bad bitch next to me, ADX team going down up in history. Do it to the death of me, so ain't nothing left of me. Dumping off the weaponry, hold it down for centuries. Oh, taking this shit head on. In the streets till 6 in the morning. Niggas don't want no ruckus. Tell me who won it with these shots up, boys. We stay hustling. Catch me in the booth to the night. Streets holding tight. Grind for my life, for my life. And niggas don't want
dip in the street. Grinding all day and all night so we can eat. Roll up on your homies like niggas, stick 'em up. Now bags in the stash in the back of the truck. Pounds of the diesel, throw it in the air. Tipping Hennessy for my niggas who ain't here. Back on my feet after shedding a few tears. Give me 2 years, backed up with a few mil. Niggas locked up, but the homies still here. Rapping ADX, fresh in the full gear. Killing the recession, pumping on the chop. Teddy Brock chop, killing blue clots. Haters got no idea you ain't ready. It'll be a sad song if you niggas test me. Them niggas tryna send 100 cops to come get me. Gibbo sprayed a couple shots and told them bitches come catch me.
Taking this shit head on. In the streets till 6 in the morning. Niggas don't want no ruckus. Tell me who won it with these shots up, boys. We stay hustling. Catch me in the booth till the night. Streets holding tight. Grind for my life, for my life. Niggas don't want no ruckus.
Bring me back. Bring me back. I'm back. 562-653-0707. That's what I'd like to see. My guys calling in. Finally, people came in from the outside and were like, damn, it's hot, dog. I'm coming in. All right, we're here with Sanctuary Soil and Mission Fertilizer, the main man from, well, what's a blanket company? Pacific Grow Supply, right?
Pacific Grow Supply, yeah.
And you guys manufacture or distribute?
We manufacture.
There's layers to this, like Dr. Baumgartner's memes.
It's just like a good meme, you know. This company. There's brands. There's manufacturers. There's distributors. There's marketers, and they're all sitting at your table right now.
So the sandwich is Pacific Grow Supply, and then levels of that.
And then and well, cheese between every layer naturally. Yeah.
Where's Mighty Mitch in the sandwich of hierarchy?
Mighty Mitch, he's you know those little fancy toothpicks.
He's the pickle on the side, the kosher pickle on the side.
Yeah, there you go, there you go.
All right, but listen, I've got some people that want to talk cocoa, want to talk soil. I do have some questions for you about both your soil and the new mixes that are available. They always are, but it's what people ask me at the grow shop or when they call in. And listen, we're going to get to the bottom of whatever question that we can, even if it takes us 4 or 6 months, like shipping.
Yeah.
Here we go. Hector, you're back on the air.
What up, what up, what up?
Okay, on the Hector. Hey, great.
Nothing much, just chilling, smoking, relaxing.
Memeing it up?
Oh, of course.
So you did have a question for the Soil Ninja over here, the Soil Caveman Cocoa Ninja hybrid, Chris from Sanctuary Soils.
Talk to me, Hector.
See, I've been hearing things and seeing memes about cocoa having heavy metals and stuff in their soil, and I wanted to clear that up. If there was anything I needed to know.
Right. Well, there is, and it certainly depends on the cocoa that you get.
Okay.
You know, so all cocoa that you get is going to be washed, and it needs to be down. Well, we take our cocoa before we put it in a blend or before it becomes a bagged product, down to about 100 parts per million of any salts or contaminants. So you're going to get washed out of all that. But the upside too is that our good friend Mitch up there at Mission Nurseries, he is testing all these soils and passing level 3 state tests,
which is a licensed facility.
That's correct.
He has the ability to have the things tested that needs to be tested.
That's right.
And listen, as far as Big City Hydro Dutchman cocoa, first off, there's different levels of cocoa that you're going to get in the bag in the United States. A lot of them come from the same spots around the world.
Correct.
But there are different levels of cocoa. You can buy a rawer form of cocoa or decomposed cocoa, a treated cocoa or not. From what I understand from you guys being on the show before, you guys buy a raw cocoa and then do your own washing.
Correct.
And then your own reapplication of calcium
buffer,
which is gypsum that you
That's
use.
correct.
You don't use ammonium nitrate or
sir.
Calcium nitrate like the other companies, like
Right.
most companies use.
We sneak into your house, rip out your drywall, grind it up, put it right in that cocoa.
And from my own research, it seems that a lot of the heavy metals come from that soak.
That's right.
Of the or the treatment of the calcium nitrate?
Well, what happens really is, your metals, a lot of stuff really is coming from your water.
Okay.
That's the unfortunate part of this is that it's already in what you're trying to use to feed. So it's typically not coming from so much from your soil or from your substrate. So you need to watch your water, which is why we do it in an RO bath or RO watering system. So we have a purely clean agua before we even get started, and then we can wash it. That way we do get that stuff out, because if they're just washing cocoa, or if you're just reusing your own cocoa and washing it, you can be adding that stuff back into the material itself.
And there's different ways that you can contaminate a grow.
Sure.
To insist that someone failed, and this is a very public company, not traded or anything, but a company that is in the public eye, legal company, that this first started coming out in the light of what they were posting, that they had failed, not with your product, but with a competitor out of Netherlands. The Netherlands, and that they had failed the heavy metal test, and they blamed the grow substrate. But listen, from what you put in with the water, the minerals you put in, and the minerals, a lot of them are salts.
Are metal anyway.
Yeah, they are heavy metals. There's a certain amount of heavy metals that are listed on most mineral products, like arsenic, cobalt, different types of things that are in there. And also contamination from trimming machines, metals that are not treated, that you bought cheaply off China, Alibaba in China. Your team that handles the packaging, the type of packaging. There are so many different sources of contamination. To blame the substrate blanketly almost seems unfair, and it seems lazy.
It's both of those things, and we get it. It's just part of it's part of the business. You definitely get it, but for everybody able to learn that it can come from multiple places, but you need to start with you have to trust the material that you're getting.
And I will say this much as well, that anything that's organic based has a certain amount of raw material which will have heavy metals. If you have soils, if you have guanos, if you have anything that is organically based, it will have a certain amount of heavy metals in it. And that is just part of the thing. The regulations they have on cannabis are absurd.
It's tougher to sell cannabis than it is a tomato as far as your test results.
And it should be exactly the same if
it is ingested.
If the agricultural department says a tomato, a cucumber is fine to eat, fine to ingest, as well should be my cannabis.
Yeah.
And you think about other smokable products and what they allow on tobacco. Ooh. First off, that shit is straight up absurd. So, nonetheless, go with something that is organically treated, like with the gypsum lime instead of the calcium nitrate. You're going to forego a lot of those things, but if you are worried about heavy metals, you got to look at everything. You got to look in the container you're planted in, the environment that you're using, the water that you're using, the nutrients that you are using, the processing that you're using, the processor. I mean, let's say you hire the Laotian trimmigrant to come through and trim your 4 pounds.
She knocks it out
in 6 hours, but she uses some China farm fucking scissors.
Or bought her own soap.
No soap in the back room.
And the other thing,
wash your hands.
Another thing on the metals themselves, most of these awesome little micronutrients that we get come from volcanic ash, lava rock, pumice, which is all just pumped out. Lava pumped out of the center of the earth. It's full of heavy metals, and so are we. We're pumping iron through our body, so don't be so afraid of them. Just the wrong ones at the wrong amounts. But you can always ask for a lab test too on any of our soils. I've got them all. We'll send you an email on them.
And it's transparency. That's what you
That's
get
what I said about a public company. We're just transparent. You want to come visit the facility? Call me, make an appointment. Don't do it right now. It's a little busy. Maybe in the winter.
Maybe in the winter. To be closed.
Maybe in the winter, but. Yeah, we welcome it. It's it makes it a lot easier for us. Makes it a lot easier for me going around, running this stuff.
Well, what I would say, the summary of all that is don't even trip, Hector. Grow your own. Use something like Big City Hydro and understand how to feed it, that you're going to feed a full-strength nutrient every single time. You can use mineral salts in cocoa. It is a hydroponic method, and the medium is basically inert. As inert as you're going to get with an organic grow medium. Right. It's not melted down like and spun like rock wool. It's not clay pebbles. Are clay pebbles can also be a source of heavy metals?
That's a fine question. What exactly are they?
We've been hearing a lot.
I mean, I guess it's got to be
in the
because
streets.
it's ground.
Tell me.
We've been hearing a lot about it in the streets. People come back saying that are these hydroton, or are these clay pebbles, or are these brand? How does this compare to that? Because so and so's tested back for heavy metals.
And then they're spraying some other stuff. Hey, listen, Hector, I'm going to send you some green pads. I'm also going to send you some Turpinator and the brand new garden spray from Rhizoflora. Hit it, Saint. Not that one, Saint. The other one, Saint. That one, Saint. Not that one, Saint. This one, Saint. How do I have an affidavit saved where the garden spray was? How did I get an affidavit? Oh, no. They're on to me. Let's see. What is garden spray? Garden spray is an organic insecticide from the makers of Turpinator. That's right, Rhizoflora Incorporated. Garden spray uses a combination of food-grade organic oils and citric acid to deliver a three-pronged attack on common garden pests. Chef, can you guess what that attack is? Three-prong?
Would that be in the soil, as a spray, and as a gosh, I'm gonna say something funny. Is a suppository?
They desiccate, starve, and suffocate garden pests.
I was so close with my guess.
Without the use of harsh synthetic chemicals. What? What's in it, Chef? What do you think?
I don't know. Cinnamon?
Maybe.
Wait, hold on. Chili peppers?
Sesame and rosemary oil is one.
Oh, I love rosemary.
Also, citric acid.
Oh, citric acid's a very special one.
You know the citric acid fucks up exoskeletons.
So
to
bad.
Desiccate.
It'll adjust your pH,
And fungal
too.
spores on contact. You know that?
I was not aware. No.
Garden spray's components all feature mechanisms of action that will be fatal to adults, larvae, and eggs of pests, not of you. For a full spectrum organic insecticide solution, 1 quart makes up to 64 gallons. What a bargain. I got garden spray right now.
Do not use as a suppository.
This joint is out. All right, thanks.
The
Later,
joint
Hector.
is out.
I don't know.
Corey, what's going on?
Corey calling
Corey.
in.
Devin.
Say your city, Corey.
Hey, Devin, this Corey from Higher Times 2. How are you, boss?
That's right, my dude. You called in to talk some soil?
Yeah, I've never been into soil too much.
Mm-hmm.
What do you want to talk about?
Well, I mean, really, when it comes to the soil, I know you had
Wait,
questions.
we call him?
Yeah, I know you had questions about if you were potentially going to do soil outside. So really, the real question back to you is do you have any experience with growing the soil in an outdoor situation?
Actually, my experience in an outdoor situation with soil, I'm kind of a rookie coming into this. I'm thinking about setting up a greenhouse. I got like 4 or 5 acres. What's your opinion on smart pots?
On like some cloth pots and soils?
Go ahead, Devin.
Yeah, smart pots and soil. I don't know much about this game, dude.
So I mean, sorry, I didn't mean to step on you, Chris. Whenever you're going with a soil and in a cloth pot situation, it's going to be beneficial for you just because it's got the root pruning. It's going to help with the ability to help those roots stretch out. They'll go searching for the water, and then as they get to the outside of the root, to the cloth pot, they'll
Devin,
get air
that's
pruned.
what I've heard. A lot of times those smart pots, like, they create air, so the roots kind of generate and kind of do their own gig,
They
right?
don't create the air. They allow the oxygen to come into
You
the
want
roots.
some kind of air prune pot for sure.
And what you get with that, you can use a smaller amount of pots, so you don't have to have so much soil to move around. It's easier to manipulate the plants. It's also cheaper as far as grow medium. Sorry, soil guy, but they don't have to buy so much soil. And it's like this, Corey. If you're in a plastic pot outdoors during the summer, like you're talking about, putting up a greenhouse, you're going to use full sun.
They create a lot of heat, man.
Right. Yep. But think about this for you. If you're outside with a black garbage bag on, like over your, like a raincoat, right? That's what a plastic pot is to the plant. A cloth pot is like a cotton shirt soaked in water, keeping you cool. It allows the air to pass through. So on hot days during the summer, it makes your plants be able to withstand hotter temperatures where they're not so stressed out. There's less chance of hermaphrodation. The biggest benefit is using less grow medium because you're not going to get root bound. There's an air pruning effect. The air goes through the sides of the cloth and prune the roots back. Right.
There's also that oxygen that rolls through all that.
That's right.
Make
you
sure
have a consistent
kosher, right?
Yeah, well, exactly. You got a consistent temperature and moisture content throughout the pot because you're not pooling it at the bottom.
And
absolutely.
And not all fabric pots are created equal. You need to use a smart pot. The reason the smart pot is the number one knocked off product in all of the hydroponic world is because the way it works. But they can't knock it off completely because they actually have a patent on the thickness and the way that the fabric is made. So you can make the fabric 15% thicker, 15% thinner. You can put a zipper on it. You can put a spring in it. But it's never going to be the same as a smart pot.
That makes sense, guys, because I've used smart pots in the past, and they do not collect mold. I've used pieces of shit ones in the past, and they kind of collect mold.
And they fall apart when they're outside a lot of times.
And I've seen it.
And the sun will turn them into single-use pots.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I have smart pots in my backyard, like 300-gallon smart pots I use as raised beds.
Yeah.
That have been there for 10 years, and they're strong as ever.
Hell yeah.
It's what's up. Corey, I'm going to send you some smart pots. I'm also going to send you, let's send him some mission fertilizer as well for his soil garden if he wants to use it. But make sure that you get in those fabric pots. And if you're growing in soil, great use of great use for outdoor, especially this time of year.
Yeah, it's that time of year, guys.
And
I'm kind of just looking. I don't want to screw nothing up, but you guys know what the fuck's going on. I appreciate the advice.
Yeah, check out bulksoil.com. Take a look at the blends we have, and you can come up and see our farm too. That's running these soils.
Oh wow!
Mitch loves visitors.
That'd be
He's
cool.
cursing me in his house right now.
Thanks, brother.
Yeah.
All right. To the soil.
Soil.
Corey had
to the Victor go the soils.
Think about the soil question. Said he's never really used soil before.
That's
the progression in the grow game used to be
soil.
You start in soil,
right?
Maybe you had some fluorescence or shop lights trying to get your boogie on, and once you figured out the lighting situation, you started changing grow mediums, feeding a little bit more. Maybe moved into cocoa, maybe moved into rock wool, hydrotone, whatever it is. But people started with soil, but I see this trend all the time that people come in and their favorite Instagram person, their favorite podcast, puts them into a situation for failure, for lack of a better term.
Because what you do in those environments is not easy.
Well, they set them up with a 90-watt LED and a 4x4 tent and put them in a recirculating system because DWC is the way to do it. And they grow a bunch of mold and a bunch of death of their plants. Why is soil, and not a company man style here,
sure.
Chris, why is soil, especially for newbies, a more forgiving grow medium?
Because the organics in the soil are creating an environment that's feeding the plant. It's taking what it needs. When you're working in a hydroponic, you have to be in tune with those plants. I mean, it's for someone starting out. Soil is so much easier. You can forget it. You can forget about it for a week. You can walk away. You can take off. You can go away for the weekend. and then you can grow some vegetables too while you're at it. But it's just a much easier way to manage the.
And when you use a
you
company
dealing
like, and when you use a company like Sanctuary Soil that has soil blends specific to cannabis growing. Not all soils out there, guys, are specific to cannabis growing. That where they just repackage their favorite all-purpose soil and put it in a bag and sold it at a hydro store. Right. You guys, with Mitch, with working with farms, have created blends specific to our favorite plants.
Exactly. So the different types of nutrients in there, like in the Empire Builder, for instance, that's going to give you feed for a month and a half, 2 months. You don't have to worry about it. And all of these different, you see all these ingredients on the back of the bag. Well, each one of these break down at a different rate. So it's going to continue to give your plant that available nitrogen throughout that veg stage, and not just like a chemically nitrified soil where your plants remove that nitrogen, but the natural process isn't happening anymore, or it's not happening when you're using when you're doing a hydro environment, because you're in a what should be a sanitary environment, right? So, and that's difficult to do, but soil's dirt. It can be dirty.
Yeah,
it's just easy.
It is,
and you should all know how to grow things in dirt. And shame on you.
And when the guys at Sanctuary Soil have done the heavy lifting, put in the time that says, hey, listen, for a long April to August or September grow cycle for outdoor, or for a 8-week bloom cycle indoors, we have what your grower needs specific to our favorite plants, y'all. This is what, for me, sets it so far apart. Because indoors, if you don't optimize what the plant needs at certain intervals, you are missing out. Straight up missing out. So if you have some type of super soil that's made for flowering plants like tomatoes or cucumbers or something that they expect you to put out on your patio, and you have it in your indoor garden, what's in that soil is not going to be available to those fucking plants in an 8-week cycle. Those organics need to be broken down and made available, right? So what do? Well, you go to people that know about cannabis. You go to people that know about growing cannabis, that have created soils specific for your fucking garden. It's a no-brainer. And the cost, $1 more, $2 more, it's well worth it to make sure that your high-valued crops are well taken care of.
Exactly.
Talking about the Happy Hippie.
Sure.
The Happy Hippie is a product that you guys have been selling for a long time in NorCal, bulk soil, and people have been begging you motherfuckers to put this shit in a bag for a long time.
Right.
Like, I personally have been begging you. As someone that's used this mixture and seen what it can do, you guys pretty much made it exclusively available to large commercial Prop 215 or Prop 64 growers. Prop 215 back in the day, Prop 64 growers. But now you're like, listen, we're going to put this in a bag this season. And it's available. I can't even keep it on my shelves.
Yeah.
And that's how fast it goes. What is Happy Hippie and how it compares to both other soils on the market and your soils?
Well, it's certainly a more affordable soil. You know, it's on the less expensive end, which makes it really accessible. Everybody likes it because it's a great medium. Again, what we do is create biology in that soil. Everything in there is aged or handled appropriately in order to create an environment for your plant. So, and it has been just a bulk, and we've done that for years. We've done thousands of yards of this soil all over the place, and we put it in bags this year.
And you guys,
and it's a great soil if you're starting gardening. It's perfect. It's perfect for anything, and you can dial in you can learn how to feed these plants at times with a proper soil, with a proper start.
Can you go straight from Cologne to Empire, or do you need to go with the Happy?
I mean, a teen is probably a better plant to put in Empire. We just talked about it earlier.
Yeah.
It's a warm soil. It's gonna give the plant what it needs.
In it, y'all.
Yeah,
it has fertilizer in it.
Yeah.
So if you put a little baby, you take a little baby, and you're like, hey, eat this fucking T-bone steak, what's gonna happen to the little baby?
cry.
The Empire Builder is a T-bone steak. It's
He's gonna
ready
ask
for
for some cheese on the side for sure.
full-grown plant to
Cheese
get in there and
will
get the
on the side.
nutrition that it needs to be the boss that it should be.
Can't feed a baby a
With
cheese
the
roll.
happy hippie, for me, and for the customers that I see, it gives them a little bit more control over the garden, but still has an additional buffer where it has food in it. So if I'm on a Wednesday night, maybe I had too many Miller Lights, kicking it with Chris from Sanctuary Soil. My plants in my happy hippie, I show up, I can splash some fresh water on them, and they're still getting fed. Whereas if I'm in like an inert medium like Big City Hydro, and I go do that, I'm starving the plant because it's an inert medium, no food in it.
So how long does the happy hippie last?
But
before
I
you
could
gotta
also
add
feed
food?
the happy hippie a shit ton of nutrients when I need to.
Exactly, because it's an aged forest product base. Again, it's similar to cocoa, where it's a sponge. It's been composted for a year and a half. It can take on water, it can take on nutrients, but at the same time, it's going to continue to convert carbon into nitrogen because it's a living soil.
That's what's up. Go to bulksoil.com, sanctuarysoil.
We love soil.
.com. We got the Reverend calling in.
Who
This
doesn't love
is
to
a
eat dirt?
blessing. Reverend Unk.
What up, everybody?
What's good with it, Unk?
What up,
Haven't seen
Unk?
you for a second, man.
Can I get a blessing? Yeah, I heard you say something about people be listening to their favorite podcast. I just want to let you know this is our favorite podcast.
Oh, thank you very much, my man. I usually say, especially to Dr. Duff, it's his mom's favorite podcast. But not to you. I wouldn't disrespect.
What y'all were talking about as far as for soil and hydro, I'm going to be a first-time grower in August, and y'all going to help me out. But I'm really going to want to go with the soil aspect because I don't know if I can do the other one yet. You know what I'm saying? Unless y'all really walk me through all that. But like he said, I think it's easier with the soil.
Gotta crawl before you walk.
It absolutely is.
Yes, for sure. That's you're going to enjoy it a lot more. Going into a hydro environment first is stressful. Your plants are going to respond every day. So,
and listen, in an 8-week bloom cycle indoors, Unk, we get you in the happy hippie, right? We get you some smart pots, happy hippie, a nice light above you, and an environment that's 75 to 80 degrees, 50% humidity. They're going to thrive. But with the happy hippie, that soil medium, you can use some organics like the Mission Fertilizer liquids and feed them strong so you can coincide that feeding with certain parts of the plant's growth cycle, right? Because think of this, a plant that's supposed to be outdoors growing 6 months, we're condensing down to 8 weeks. Okay, so we only have something that would occur in those 6 months in a month and a half's time, a week and a half time, or 2 weeks time to really maximize what the plant can take up. So with the happy hippie, not having so much fertilizer in it to start with allows as a grower, and this is what I love about it, Chris, for me to have more control over my garden. Why I grow indoors is to control the environment. Why I grow in happy hippie or big city is to control what the plants are getting at certain intervals. And with all due respect to Empire Builder, I use Empire Builder all the time, especially at my greenhouses that I'm putting, or full sun, right? But for my indoors that are such short intervals, I want as much control as a grower as possible, and that's why I'm indoor.
Sure.
You know, as
I can't
well
argue
as
with
the
that.
discretion.
I can't argue with that.
And it's dope of you guys to allow the growers to have a product to allow the growers to accomplish that. But Unc, we're gonna get you flossed out. Don't worry, man. I got you at 15% off at the store.
Man, I appreciate all the education that y'all putting out for the people because soon, I keep preaching that everybody needs to start learning how to grow their own medicine because when this stuff goes federally legal, there's going to be such a shortage to try to supply the whole country with marijuana like California and Oregon is smoking. To try to supply the whole country when it becomes legal, there's going to be a major shortage and the prices are going to skyrocket on us. I'm letting them know now.
42, anyone? 45, 52?
I already know, Unc.
Yeah, 5,000 for the pound, get a 5,000 on the pound. I got 5,000, get 10,000 on the pound.
Hey, Unc, when you come into the sweatbox known as Numbskull Studios tomorrow, what you got going on with the Reverend Herb Show?
Tomorrow I got a couple of guests coming in. I'm not sure if just one's trying to come in from out of town, but mostly we're going to be discussing a lot of stuff just strictly about legalization and what we got to do on our end as far as for voting. We got to vote people that's going to actually have cannabis hearts in their mindset.
We'll come in with the least amount of clothing that Jamelia could wear. So we say cool. We gotta.
Is she coming on tomorrow or what?
Yeah, she's coming. I'm gonna let her do the bottle thing. You know the scene on her Instagram where she's drinking the bottle and licking the bottle.
What? All right.
All right, I'll be back. I might
Don't
need to come
miss
by
out.
studio. Thanks so much. Check out Unk Emo. That's UNCIMO. And he's the host of the Reverend Herb Show
He's
right
a
here.
6-year-old rapper with a bad knee.
Right here on DFZ Radio at 5 o'clock. 5 o'clock, right, or 4?
At 4 o'clock, 4 to 6.
Damn, Unk.
Oh, yes.
Unk, hold on, Unk. I know that, Unk, 60-year-old, 60 years old. You're getting up there, man. We started at 6, now we're back at 4. Is it because you can't stay up so late? No, well, why are we earlier? It's for your peeps back east.
It's for my folks in the east. That's right. This time it's 2 hours and 3 hours difference.
That's what's up. And you have strong roots out in New Orleans, Louisiana. Everyone wants to hear Unk. You should tune into that show, get your knowledge up. Unk Emo, I appreciate you calling in.
Look, a little announcement too, Heavy T.
Do it.
Friday, I'm gonna try. I might be on Ice Cube's radio show on Dash Radio with Tattoo and the Crew.
All right. Well, make sure you shout out Heavy T as much as you can from the rooftops. Heavy T.
You guys need
Heavy T and the Growth Show.
You guys need me catered events done?
Yeah. You need the cheese wheel.
The cheese wheel.
The chef will bring his.
I'll feed y'all. I can't wait to make Ice Cube's frown turn upside down.
I think that we need to write some lyrics down and get a good beat and Unk to rap about the cheese wheel.
Oh, I'm a cheese wheel.
Something
I'm
about
a rider. I'm a light
cheese
that
wheel food
pasta
truck.
on fire.
Yeah, we can talk about that for sure. Shit.
Shit. All right, Unk. Thanks so much, man.
Love
Tune in
y'all,
tomorrow.
man. Keep spreading that knowledge.
Love you too, brother.
All right, boss.
Yeah, we got to get Unk on your next event.
That's what's up. P-Mac, what's going on?
You're chilling. How's life?
I'm killing who?
How's life?
How's life? He's chilling.
He's chilling.
Okay.
And we killing it for the record, he said.
All right, P-Mac. Thank you. And it's good. How are you?
Just dealing with this desert heat.
All right. Well, sounds like it. All right. Tell me about what's going on. What's your question?
My question is, what microbes would you recommend to use in a soil medium when coming up on flush?
Coming up on flush?
Coming up on the end of your cycle, what microbes are you going to use to break down the last of your nutrients so that when you do then go to flush, it's that much easier and that much cleaner?
Yeah, I mean that's a really good question. I think making sure your plant first of all utilizes all the phosphorus and potassium in the last stages of bloom, because those are usually the final push of nutrients that you give it to get your weight. And when you're doing that, I know microbe what is that, Mammoth P. I know that is a product that's used for absorbing the PKs. So that's a great product to use towards the end. But now, as far as like a actual microbe for helping with flushing, that's a new one to me. I think it would really depend on utilizing those microbes earlier in bloom, so that'll help with the flushing later. And and as always, when flushing, I think a lot of people have a tendency to want to use a product.
No, this isn't me. In my flush, I'm using nothing but water.
Great.
Just pure water. I mean, in late flower, what microbes are you using to break down the last of the nutrients that are in your soil so that when you then do go to flush, everything's pretty much already been used up?
Yeah, that Mammoth P's got the microbe in there. I can't pronounce that one, but that is a solid product to use in late bloom too.
Let me help you out a little bit, P-Mac.
Do you have a theory that Mammoth P is actual mammoth urine?
It's a fact, I think. Wikipedia.
It smells like it could be.
It absolutely does. And listen, the mammoth, what the mammoth does is it's biologically available much quicker than a granular. and it helps produce enzymes with a symbiotic relationship with the root zone to break down salts, organic matter, to flush it out. Now, indoors, even in soil, flush maybe 2 weeks, kind of excessive.
Yeah.
There is no microbiology that works that quick to get everything out of the soil. If you're looking at to use a biology to get everything out of the soil indoor, you're likely not getting it
I think
all
you're
out.
likely to damage your plant doing that anyway, right?
Well, I don't know if you damage it, but you're going to spend a lot of money buying Mammoth P, putting it into the soil, and it's not going to break everything down. Now, what the microbes do is they work with the root zone to produce those enzymes that break down those salts, heavy metals, organic materials, and get them out, right? They either are absorbed or they're going to be put in a form where they're going to be flushed out. The best thing to do is leaching. Leach out what you can as much as possible, and you can do that with specialized sugars. And that's all these flushing products are. When you talk about FloraClean, ClearX, Final Phase, the Final Phase one, or is something
Leave off the
flawless,
Hawthorne products,
flawless
right?
finish, something like this.
P-Mac, he's going hard on me, bro.
Detox by Mad Farmer, all these things, right? What they are specialized sugars that encapsulate the nutrient ion and make them unabsorbable to the plant. So they're not gone. They're not out of your grow medium. The plant just can't take it up. And as the plant dries out or the grow medium dries out, you add more water and it leaches it out. It gets it away from it. So the plant has stores of certain things. Certain nutrients are mobile. Certain things can be stored. Are you actually flushing the plant? No. You can't. What the plant has in it already, you're not flushing it. You're flushing the grow medium so the plant can't take up anymore in the hope that the reserves that it has built up are expended. Right?
I mean,
but you're still going to be left with some of what's in there because certain nutrients are not mobile.
Are you forcing a lockout in a way? Or
They're,
not?
basically, yeah. You're making the plant where it can't absorb any of the nutrients that are there, and you flush it out. What I would do, if I was concerned about this PMAC, is I would start using enzymes, specific enzymes.
Early.
Like a biocozyme, a hygrozyme, a SLF 100, which, by the way, is distributed by our friends at Horticultural Rep Group. Something like that you skip the process of the biology reacting with the plant to create the enzyme and add the enzyme direct. And it will help break down dead or dying root material. It'll help break down raw organic material, heavy metals, all those things. Start that, or intermittently through the entire grow, use it once a week. Just use it once a week and start the process of breaking it down to get to week 8 on an indoor cycle. If you're at the last week to 2 weeks and you're like, what biology can I use to flush this shit out? It's not going to work that quick. Biology takes time.
Yep.
All right.
Yeah, but
Nice talking to you.
biology is not an overnight process.
Exactly. And we are growing fast-growing plants, typically indoors, especially with all the shit going on in California. More and more people are going indoors because they feel like they're being targeted because they're growing their quote-unquote legal cannabis and having fucking Johnny Law come to the door and say, hey, you can't have those 6 plants outdoor. Well, guess what? In California, Proposition 64 did not legalize cannabis.
Where are you out of?
It legalized corporations.
Yeah, let's.
Where are you out of,
Let's
PMAC?
get this guy some soil.
Phoenix.
Now, damn, you guys got the same kind of issues going on with raids out there, or it's just all the time illegal? You guys just got legal extract.
We just concentrates just became legal. Growing is still illegal unless you have unless you're a caregiver for a certain individual, and then you can have 12 plants, 6 of which can be flowering at any given time.
No, that's
weird. But that's only if you're a caregiver for somebody, and the only way to become a caregiver for someone is if that person lives more than 25 miles away from a dispensary. And so...
Fucking bureaucracy at its finest right there. Chris, I cut you off. I apologize.
This state is definitely one of the most bureaucratically controlled cannabis states. But
well, let's get this guy
the
some.
one thing I
some
do
of our
like, they
organics.
could just vote in. Now they require testing on all products.
Well, that's fucking finally long overdue. Like, at least get testing if you're gonna have fucking medical cannabis.
Yep. If you're going to be consuming something that goes in your lungs, you should have every right to know what is in it before you hold a flame to it.
So PMAC, you in soil? What are you in?
And that's why we should be growing in soil.
Oh yeah, I'm in soil with a nice fat layer of compost on top.
Cool. What are you growing in now?
I've got peppers, squash, rosemary, lavender, watermelon, melons, a few clones.
He said it. He dropped it. He's in Arizona. He's got to be careful.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Being smart on this.
Let's definitely get you some of our soil out there.
I have an indoor herb garden where it's all like lavender, rosemary, thyme, and other fresh herbs that you can't really grow outdoors in the summertime out here because they just dry out real quick.
Yep.
And I grow them to bring to my mom on a weekly basis.
Fuck yeah, we appreciate you calling.
That's pretty
in.
awesome.
Chris is gonna lace you up with some something. I think he said.
Some Mission Ferts, some Smart Pots, as well as some garden spray. Tell them about the Mission Ferts, Chris.
Fish emulsion based, certified organic, liquid and granular nutrients, easy feed schedule to follow, productive, clean, delicious for all those deliveries to mom.
Nice. Fish emulsion is quality.
Yeah.
So stick around,
like
PMAC. We're going to get your information from the screener so we can come eat some of your vegetables on your garden and raid your vegetable garden like a rabbit.
All right, brother.
Well, the thing about Arizona is we've got different gun laws than California. So I wouldn't recommend raiding my garden. But if you knock on the front door, I'm more than happy to give you some.
That's right.
Because it's Arizona, not California.
I'll be over.
Oh, yeah. Thanks, PMAC.
Thanks, P.
I appreciate you. Great talking.
Stay safe. Smoke weed every day. And eat watermelons every day. I like watermelons. How about that, the soil guys, the vegetables compared to cannabis?
It's as far as soil goes, it's a cycle. It's a flowering plant. It has a life cycle. So,
well, cannabis is an accumulator style plant that it can accumulate certain things without showing adverse effects. Certain vegetables won't accumulate it, but I've seen huge farms using sanctuary soil products. Not talking about cannabis, but talking about food.
Yeah, exactly.
And like a lot of your food, you don't know it, but it's probably grown,
yeah,
especially in California.
We've take a look at bulksoil.com and get a little mini flyover of the spot there. But
too soon from the Anza Rays to talk about flyovers.
True. I mean, everyone's a fucking comedian meme maker now.
And you take a peek at it. We have certified organic compost that covers quite a bit of the Central Valley, which is where all your food comes from.
There we go. 562-653-0707 is 17's Grow Show right here on the one and only DFZ Radio. We're coming back with some grand prize, maybe some more grow talk. Call in if you want to get hooked up. 562-653-0707. We'll be right back after this cheese whip.
This is the Legion.
Big cities need a fast-paced life to grow. And in my fast-paced garden, I use the Big City Hydro Mix. It's available in bulk anywhere in California, organic certified, and made with calcium buffered cocoa. With a consistent pH, it works well with all container gardens and conventional feeding programs. Check with your local grow store for bags.
Check us out at bulksoil.com.
Heavy T hooked me up, man. Thanks.
That's right.
Hey, bro, your garden's looking sweet, man. What are you using?
Yeah, man, I'm using a premium cocoa nutrient, Cocoa Tech A and B, man. It's an aggressive formula for increased yield during the flowering phase.
Wow, so this is made specially for cocoa?
You better believe it, man. It comes with easy-to-use 2-part formula. Formulated aggressive growth and superior blooms. Whoa, bro. Yeah, man. Tell 'em, Bob.
This aggressive formula contains proprietary blends of calcium to ensure your plants thrive. Backed by years of research, Cocoa Tech Premium Cocoa Nutrients are specifically designed to support and enhance your cocoa core growing experience. Use Cocoa Tech Premium Nutrients with Cocoa Tech Premium Cocoa Core for optimum results.
Yeah, man.
Not getting good results from those compost CO2 makers? Dude, your mushroom bag just ate 3 of my plants. Introducing the GreenPad CO2 generator. The simple, economical, and effective way to add CO2 to your indoor garden. Just hang, spray, and walk away. It's that easy. Since I ditched my old mushroom bags and switched to the GreenPad CO2 generator, I couldn't be happier. I just hang, spray, and walk away. It's really that easy. I don't have to worry about any runaway spores contaminating my room or wondering if it's actually working. I just listen to the gentle sound the green pads make when they're wet, and I know it's working. Thanks, green pads. More effective than those organic CO2 bags, the GreenPad CO2 generator will help increase the CO2 level in your indoor garden safely and easily. Just find a spot high in your garden, hang the pad with the specially designed hangers, spray the GreenPad with water, and that's it. Just hang, spray, and walk away. Adding CO2 to your indoor garden has never been easier. The GreenPad CO2 generator. Available at finer hydroponic shops or online at thegreenpadstore.com. That's thegreenpadstore.com.
Put your hands up.
That was awesome.
I tell you, this is the life.
Ever since we started working here at Sanctuary Soil, I couldn't be happier. It's nice to work at a place where they treat you like the artist that you are.
Tell me about it. So many places just throw you in the dirt, feed you junk, and drip water on your head.
Yeah, sounds more like torture than a job.
And how do they expect you to do great things when they don't give you the right tools? I can't do it if you treat me like garbage.
I hear ya. You give me the highest quality organic materials like woody biomass and grasses, put me in a healthy, clean environment, and I can practically poop gold.
Not to mention alfalfa meal, arborist material. They even bathe us in a healthy biological tea full of enzymes and other good stuff. You know, I get a little choked up just thinking about how all those customers are gonna benefit from the hard work we put into providing them with the best products available.
I just wish more companies were like Sanctuary Soil. It's nice to work with people who care about their customers and care about the environment.
Yeah, this is the life. Hey, I'm pretty full. Think it's about time to go make some magic, if you know what I mean.
Well, a worm's work is never done.
See you in a few.
You got anything to read? This could take a while.
Sanctuary Soil's Buckaroo brand premium worm casting, the all-in-one soil amendment that's safe for the environment, children, and pets. For more information and to see a list of current retailers, visit our site at sanctuarysoil.com.
What is? Hey, are you a soil grower and tired of using salt and synthetic-based fertilizers and not getting the results that you wanted? Well, for hydroponics, those products work great. But in soil, they suck. All those feeding schedules are out of range for what we think is good for soil growers. Mission Fertilizer is a new product on the market that's specific to soil gardening. They have a grow, bloom, and boost. It's a super premium organic 1 part grow, 1 part bloom, and 1 part boost. It's a feeding program that can be used in bag soils like Ocean Forest and Happy Frog, Victory Mix, or Empire Builder, even Roots Organic, Royal Gold, and so forth. It can be used in any soil mix. Super simple to use, 1 part grow, 1 part bloom, and 1 part boost to get the most out of your garden. It's organic listed, pH stable, and safe to use with tap water. No need to ppm or EC or pH your tap water if you're mixing in Mission Fertilizer Liquid. Go to missionfertilizer.com, grow the best, and see the proof is in the plants.
You are listening to the Heavy Tea Grow Show. Call in right now, 562-653-0707 for your chance to talk to Heavy Tea, Horty Chris, or Dr. Duffman. Killing it.
CannaCon 2017. I just got up to this booth that's got all kinds of stuff on the Crockett Family Farms, Brother Grimm. It's like all kinds of seeds. What are you doing here? What's going on?
So we're Seeds.
Where are you? You're not even up by me. I can't hear you.
So we're Seeds Here Now. We're an e-commerce store, but today we will have our collectible genetics.
Collectible genetics. You guys got seeds?
We do, actually. Crazily enough, Seeds Here Now.
Seeds Here Now. And what kind of goodies do you have? I mean, what's the fire?
The fire. So we've got our exotic. They were Breeder of the Year last year. We've got some of that. We've got some pre-sale going on our website at seedsherenow.com. A lot of triple OG crosses. Our Crockett's always popular. We got our Mephisto in if you're looking for your feminized autoflower, or your regular stock.
Damn! I think I need a little some of that. Where's the seeds? I need some. Shower me with them. Throw them on me. Give it to me. Give it to me. No, I'm just joking. Okay. But seriously, if you guys want the highest, genetics, you guys got the best genetics around. Pretty high quality genetics, right? Fire?
100% guaranteed. You will be happy if you buy seeds from us. Guaranteed.
There it is. You guys got feminized seeds, right?
Feminized. We have autoflower. We have fem autoflower. We've got any kind of seed. Every seed. All the seeds. We have all of them.
Seeds Here Now.
Seedsherenow.com?
Correct.
Seedsherenow.com. Go check them out, guys. We did in CannaCon 2017, Sonoma County Fairgrounds. Where were you? It's 420. I'm getting high as hell. That's what I did. I'm out. I'm Duff. I'm out. CannaCon 2017. Duff man looking through the brush, bro. I'm looking for the finest hydroponic equipment around. What the hell is this? Here it is, Duff Man here, CannaCon 2017. I'm at this new booth. It's called Full Bloom. What is Full Bloom, dude?
Full Bloom Light Depth, my friend.
Full Bloom Light Depth, my friend. These guys are your greenhouse aficionados to go ahead and light depth it. Get that light out of your damn greenhouse so you can get that faster harvest, right?
You got it, man. You nailed it right on the head, my friend.
Okay, so I got a job.
You do?
Oh, yeah! Full Bloom just hired me! Damn!
I thought I was being recorded on that one, man.
You're being recorded as you hired me.
Live right now?
No, it's not live right now. We're going to chop this shit up, so don't worry about that. We're going to be live Wednesday, though, with it.
All right, then. Good.
Okay, so, guys, check it out. If you guys need light depth stuff, I know my brother does because he got some company, somebody, and they had so many shitty holes in it. It looked like it was the light bright screen going up when they tried to black it out.
Yeah, they got the stars coming out on there. All they got to do is patch it up. But that's
some bullshit.
Yeah, well, it depends on how you take care of your greenhouse.
Well, it was brand new. They just bought it, and the guys were supposed to put it up for them.
Well, if it's brand new, then obviously the installers probably did something.
Yeah, that's some bullshit. Because he knows what's up. There's going to be no star bright on his stuff. He's going to have that shit up there. It's going to be blacked out. You won't even see your hand in front of your face. You won't see nothing. Yeah. He'll be able to take all your product when it's blacked out, and the lights come back on, and you're like, holy shit. Hey, what? He just stole my shit.
Yep, that's money.
That's what happens. But no, it won't happen because these guys are professional. And if you guys need the light depth, Full Bloom, what was your name?
I'm Eric.
Eric. I'm Eric. That's what he said. I'm American. I'm American. It's Eric. Full Bloom, Eric.
I love Full Bloom. Go check these guys out. They got the best shit on the market. You need to dark out your greenhouse. You want a hoop house or something like that.
You want to maximize your production. You want to get 3 to 4 harvests per year. Then light deprivation is the way to go.
And Full Bloom is where you get it.
Yes.
It's fullbloom.com, or where do we find you on the internet?
FullBloomLightDep.com. You got them.
FullBloomLightDep.com. FullBloomLightDep.com. That's where you find them. You got to say it twice or you guys won't get it. Okay? Yeah. That's how you got to do it. Thank you very much, Eric. Eric. It's America. Eric, he's the man. Go check him out, Full Bloom. Here we are. We're at CannaCon 2017 Montana Grow booth. We got Montana booth. Hey, we got Mark over here stirring shit. What is?
I'm a chemist. Right. You got some amino acids right there. You got some dextrose. You got some kelp. Man, you got a little bit of calcium and some micros, some magnesium for chlorophyll production. What do you think? A little NPK, very tiny bit.
What is this? This is like a solution that we're going to mix into water that you guys sell.
Yeah, man, this is straight active ingredient. This is the real deal right here. We don't mix it with water, man. We give it to you with active ingredient, straight active ingredient, man.
You guys have active ingredient, and this is what this is right here? This is what I'm looking at?
Yeah, man, this is OMRI certified, organic, sugar-based, a lot of bugs, bacillus. What else is in there, Goran? We got bacillus in there. I mean, we have so many different, we got so many different micro and macronutrients in there that are readily available for the plant to start the metabolic process, to get the roots pushing.
So basically what's happening is it's taking all the amendments that you've been adding to your beds that aren't available to the plant, and it's creating a metabolic process to break those down and make them available to the plant. And so what you're doing is lowering your cost for amending your grow. You're lowering your overall use of product. Your effect on the environment's better. The water department's coming out and being happy. Your insurance agent's happy because you're getting your soil tested,
happier than ever,
and they know that you're not going to kill 40,000 fish in the creek downstream.
There you go, Goran.
And guess what? Soil testing is for free.
Soil testing's for free for you guys?
Sir.
Yeah, we do a lot of soil testing, tissue testing, water testing, things of that nature, man. We're just about the science. We're about the science. There's not much to say other than, man.
It's not a picture
just
that says tiger. It's real science, and it's backed up, and it's about not being. It's being a win-win.
Yeah, it is a win-win. I mean, yeah, you guys are. Yeah, farmers are putting in less fertilizers in there. This stuff is helping the plants uptake the nutrients that they're actually feeding to the plant. So you don't want to give it too much because you're gonna.
Because it's chelated though with the organic acids, the humic, the fulvic, and the amino acids.
That's got healthier roots. Your production goes up. Your cost goes down. Less effect on the environment. It's a win-win-win. And the man can't really complain at you because you got a vineyard next door that's doing 10 times worse.
Yeah, damn straight.
Yeah, CannaCon 2017, huh?
Yeah, CannaCon 2017. Montana Grow, go check them out. They got Royal Night Ag, too. Royal Night Ag is the guys we're just talking to with Montana Grow at their booth. But they're Royal Ag Night. And you guys is Royal Night /ag.com. RoyalNight/ag.com. Check them out if you want to get nutrients taken up by your plants faster, more available, quicker, better. Less NPK, less everything. You're spending less on nutrients. You're just using their products to get more uptake on the nutrients. And that's right. I mean, just showing me pictures, and I'm like, damn.
That's what the volcanic ash that Montana Grows actually provides, and he is a partner of Royal Night Agriculture's.
Without the silica, it's got the powder mildew. With silica, there's none.
Yeah, it's killing it, man. It's look how much harder the plant looks. What do they call it? The turgidity of the plant. The
rigidity. Hey, Ken Decker, Montana Grow, shit, the man, the myth, 11.
Here at the CannaCon Santa Rosa 2017.
Hey, Ken, did you go collect those rocks out there in the mountains?
No, Mother Earth made those rocks from the mountains. When the volcano erupted, we ended up with some rocks.
Damn!
Then we
Instead of having perlite in your soil, in your beds, in your bags.
You're going to have rock. You're going to go ahead and mix over volcanic rock because of the silica?
Going in there, and it's activating everything that you see in these sugars that are taking the place of all the hard nutrients that your body. Thank you. Cool.
Oh, damn. Look at what I just found. I just found Dope Magazine. I don't know what Dope Magazine's all about, but it's at CannaCon.
It's that dopeness.
It's at that 420 show. I guess it's a dope-ass dude's up on here. Who's that dude? Is that Ice Cube?
This is Montel Williams.
Montel Williams.
And the game.
And the game. Oh, shit, the game. I was just calling him Ice Cube, bro. The game is not
dope.
Ice Cube.
That's dope.
Yeah, well, they got the game up on there. Montel Williams up on Dope Magazine. I'm going to talk to this girl when she's done here in a second. She's on roller skates. All cannabis related. Looks like a... Oh, dang, you could... The paper they print this stuff on is smokable.
What?
Yeah, you could roll a joint with that paper.
Hey, who has a whole pound right now? We could roll a whole pound on this paper right here.
I just want to say, we got a pound. Come on, bring it. Oh, hey, Dope Magazine, what's up?
Good. Happy 420.
What's up with the? Is this what you have to wear? You got to wear roller skates when you come do Dope Magazine?
Got a bigger booth than usual, so I thought I'd wear my skates and navigate the booth easier, and I can get around way better with like this.
Okay, Dope Magazine. Here you are. You're on Heavy T's Grow Show right now. Well, not right now, but later on you will be on it. And Dope Magazine. What is Dope Magazine?
Defending our plant everywhere is what Dope Magazine stands for. We're a cannabis culture and lifestyle magazine. We do lifestyle features on products, and we are an advertising platform for companies that are trying to reach cannabis audience. A lot of people love picking up our magazine, whether they're young or old.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'm old as hell, and I just picked one of those things up, and I look good. So you guys just get all these celebrities, and they come out and do some goods for you, huh?
That is right. We pick up the dopest people and put them on our covers and in our pages, and we feature only the best things. I manage the Northern California region of Dope Magazine for content and take photos.
Very nice. There you hear. What was your name?
Ashley.
Ashley. If I want to see Dope Magazine, can I go find it on the internet?
Yeah, just visit dopemagazine.com. You can follow us on Instagram at Dope Magazine, Twitter at Dope Magazine, everywhere.
Dope Magazine everywhere. What was your name again?
Ashley Castro.
Ashley, thank you for the interview. And you know what? Those skates are awesome. I love your skates.
Cheers.
And good luck out there, Dope Magazine. What? Dope Magazine in the house.
There you go. I gotta put that in.
Yeah, man. CannaCon. DFZ radio booth. Here with Saint. What up, Saint?
What up? You know what it is. We're right here, Sonoma County. 420, Heavy T's Grow Show, DFZRadio.com.
Yeah, man. This shit is awesome. Insane to your membrane. Right, Marcos?
Insane to the membrane, the way 420 is supposed to be. All high and live.
That's what's up. DFZ radio booth here at CannaCon, doing it up. Hey, what do you know? We got Blue Lab right next door to us. CannaCon, we got Blue Lab in the house. What up, Blue Lab?
Blue Lab in the house. We're so excited to be here today. Today being 420, tomorrow being the day after 420. We're excited about being here there too.
Yeah, man, we're here all weekend long. 420 today, which is the best day. Tomorrow, not so cool, but it's still cool. It's still cool. It's still cool. But 420 is way better. Come check out Blue Lab here at CannaCon 2017, Sonoma County Fairgrounds. What's up, guys? Blue Lab, what do you guys got new?
Oh, my God. You should see what we have new. First of all, we have John in front of me. He's one of our newest employees. You got to come down and meet John. After you meet John, then you have to take a look at our Connect meters. We have the Guardian, which I know you're familiar with, but we have the Guardian now available in Connect. You can download your information to your computer, pick it up via Wi-Fi. Same thing with our pH controller. And the nice thing about having these guys here at the radio with us today is because we're going to introduce our Guardian Pro controller. Take care of your newts. Get on down here and take a look at this beautiful machine.
So you have a Guardian. It's a doser? The Guardian's a doser? Is that the Pro controller?
Pro controller. It doses out of as many pods that you need. It's our brand new meter. This is the first introductory ride. at the show, so it's worthwhile to come on down.
Yeah, I'm really interested. So you can go ahead and put your nutrients up in there. You can put your pH up and down, and you could be on point all the time in your garden if you got a big-ass reservoir, right?
Big ass, yes.
Yeah, you got to have a big-ass reservoir. You got to have a lot of water to sit there and monitor there. So if you guys don't know about pH, it's really important. You know, and these guys are the kings at it. They're the pH kings. They got everything. They got handheld pens. They got ones that mount on the wall. They got other ones that's the combo meter where it does everything, where you just got a little pin, you drip it in, you're like, whoop, right there into your nutrients, and you're like, damn, I didn't know I was so sweet. 5.8 on the money, baby. Yeah, especially with the Guardians and, Blue Lab, basically. Any Blue Lab product is really good. They back it with a great guarantee and warranty. And you guys have, what's that KCI solution? What does the KCI solution do for people?
It's potassium chloride. It is how you measure pH. It is what is inside of all the pH probes, regardless of brand name. It's charged with so many different ions, and that's how you measure your potential hydrogen, which is your pH.
So this thing is basically what's inside the pen, right?
Yes,
that's the liquid inside these pens, or even the handheld pens. Exactly. So you're going to want to store your pens in the KCI solution, right? KCL. What am I saying? KCI. Where am I, bro? KCL. That's what it is. KCL solution by Blue Lab. And I've heard that, like, if your pen dries out, you can actually put it back up in that KCL and let it do a 24-hour.
You can try to rehydrate. You cannot rejuvenate it, but you can possibly rehydrate it and get it working again. Let it sit in there for an hour up to a full day, clean it. You might be able to rehydrate. But the absolute worst thing you can do is to store your probe in reverse osmosis. RO water is the absolute worst. There's no ions in there whatsoever. These little guys are going to leave.
Yeah, so what they're saying is you need to have a little something in the water, like salts. Something that it's picking up, or else it's just going to be continually working way too hard. You're going to lose all that solution up in there. You're not going to get a good reading.
But you might as well match it with KCL, which is what is in there. It's charged with right now.
Yeah, so go ahead. If you have a Blue Lab, any kind of meter, you're going to get that KCL, that solution, and you're going to store your stuff up there with it, because that's what's in the pin. Why anything else?
Nothing else. That's it. Exactly. That's probably one of the biggest problems that we see out there. People, A, they don't hydrate it at all, and B, they hydrate it with tap water, RO water, or something.
Are you guys still going with the slogan, if it dries, it dies?
No, we're not doing that. We still want you to hydrate. We want you to keep it wet and keep it in KCL, but you can sometimes bring it back, so we can't say if it dries, it dies.
Okay, so if it dries for too long, it definitely dies.
Possibly, yes. Very, very possibly.
But that KCL solution, guys, check it out by Blue Lab and all their other meters, because that shit is the top of the market, top of the line. The dosers they got, their regular pH pens, their whatever combo meters, everything they have is quality, right?
Right, and it's simple. It's the simplest thing to calibrate and to use. It really is.
I got to agree with that. I'm Duff, man, and I can calibrate these things. That's how easy it is. That's saying a lot.
Exactly.
Thanks for the interview, and keep up the good work with the Blue Lab.
Thank you. Nice talking to you.
It's good talking to you. All right, Blue Lab here in the house, Kennecon. There it is. I'm out. Boom! Happy birthday! Here we are, Kennecon, Dr. Duff. I'm up in here in the Natural Enemies. What's the name of your company?
Natural Enemies.
I just said it, bro. Damn, I'm good, dude. I can read. That's Long Beach education at its finest. So, Natural Enemies. What the hell is Natural Enemies, dude? Do I just go get my homies and we go around and we just kick some ass?
For the most part, yeah. Beneficial insects or predatory mites that feed on the pest mites that people have in their garden.
So you have beneficial mites that you sell to the public for their garden to get. What is a beneficial mite? What does it look like?
Well, you can see them with the naked eye pretty easily. Simply, we got pictures here to show you. But yeah, they feed on the pests that you have in the garden. There's no negative impact on your plants whatsoever. It takes the place of any chemical applications to your crop.
So if you have spider mites in your garden, right? I'm going to go and buy my natural...
Persimilis. Buy Persimilis.
Buy Persimilis. What is that? What's that word?
Persimilis is most aggressive against two-spot spider mites, basically.
Bam! Knowledge for your brains. Did your face just melt like mine? It did. Okay. Persimilis. I said it right. I know I did. But anyways, check this out. They have spider mite, anti-spider mites. What are they called again?
Spider mite predators.
Spider mite predators that will go in and eat your spider mites. If you got webs on your garden, first of all, you're doing wrong because you got webs. And then you're going to need to get this natural enemies, bro.
Word.
Damn straight. Hey, how much does these natural predators, how much do they cost?
It just depends on which ones that you buy. There's slow release sachets versus active adults. Just go online at naturalenemiesbiocontrol.com.
There it is, naturalenemiesbiocontrol.com. Check them out. How much would a small jar of some natural enemies cost you?
$33 is a minimum, but you need to have a $100 minimum to place an order.
There it is, $100, people, okay? And you know what? How much does a $100 treat? How big of an area?
It's dependent. Dependent on pest pressure and the populations that you have going on. So there's nothing, no specifics that we can give you on it.
So just get a big-ass bottle and just throw them out and let them go to business.
Slow release sachets are what you want to treat preventatively. You don't ever want to get to the adults.
Damn straight. You don't want no webs up on your stuff because then you're just going to have to throw it away, right?
You got it.
Or my buddy over here, he'll smoke it. Yeah, 420. Thank you very much. Natural Enemies, thank you for coming on the Heavy Teas Grow Show.
Thank you.
Oh, here I am, man. I just ran into Dennis, the president of O2 Grow. What's up, Dennis? And can you tell us what O2 Grow is?
Well, O2 Grow is some new science that's all across the world where we are super oxygenating or getting your DO levels up higher than your typical bubblers, okay? Everybody bubbles because they're told to in a book, okay? Some of them don't really know why, but the reason why you're oxygenating your water is to get your nutrients to absorb better into your water, okay? The water's the delivery system, but it's really all about molecules. Molecules in your nutrients are absorbing better into that, so your root follicles are picking it up better. Better root, better yield. So we've been in the industry for about 12 years in other industries, growing strawberries, tomatoes, other seed plants, dirt, people that are growing in dirt, obviously, too, or soil, some hydroponic, which everyone thinks that only hydroponic guys have to oxygenate their water, when in fact, anybody that's even making teas, that type of thing, they all know the importance of oxygen. That's what gets everything moving. So we're all across the industry and keeping fish alive, septic tanks where you need biology, but in the grow industry, that is kind of our newest launching challenge. We're not new. We've been out here 3 years in this industry, so maybe some of your listeners have heard about us or called in. We're a Minneapolis-based company. O2grow.com gets you into all of our videos. Take a shot at that. Look at that. But we have in some of your affiliates. I know I'm working with Ed Rosenthal right now on some projects, and we also can be off-grid. Our science is we actually go from 110 volt down to 12 volt, so you can be off-grid, run our stuff with batteries. You don't even, if off-grid interests you, but it's pretty unique. It's kind of like submarine science. When a submarine goes underwater, they don't bring oxygen or bottle it or surface for oxygen. They separate the H2O, hydrogen molecule, from the oxygen molecule, and then, of course, they trap the oxygen and gas and push it back out to breathe. We take that same gas and push it back into the water. So it's kind of like we got bottled oxygen that we're forcing into the water, but we're doing it electronically, economically. Stuff's not free, and it's not a $29 bubbler, but for a couple $100 you can get into our product, and it pays for itself usually first turn. So it's interesting stuff.
Yeah, thank you, Dennis. Yeah, so if you want to step your game up or grow up to the next level and get the infuse that oxygen into the water, go check out O2grow.com.
Yes, sir.
O2grow. That's just straight O with a 2, grow.com, and you can check out his bubblers, his aeration systems and stuff like that, and yeah, just check it out. It's good quality.
And contact us at info@o2grow.com, which will tell you that on the website. You can see a lot of YouTube videos of us guys explaining it with photos. It's pretty compelling stuff. So I think all your listeners get information, and this is trying to sort it out for you, and we're glad to be on your show.
Thank you, Dennis. Awesome. Everybody check out O2 Grow. Thank you, Dennis. Here in San Jose, GrowX. Thank you very much. We out. Here we go. Baron Dorex, Garniax, Bro, Max Mule, GrowX. I'm here with Saint Diesel. What up, Saint?
What's up? GrowX going down, dfzradio.com. Heavy T's Grow Show representing like always.
I just want to say, what kind of showing has been this expo?
This expo has been showing plenty of potential listeners and sponsors and people in the industry that want to be a part of the network because they see the growth we're having and the reach that we got.
Damn! Are you working for some kind of financial institution?
The institution I work for is dfzradio.com, and it comes with plenty of beer.
That's what's up, man. TFC Radio. Hey, man, listen to us. We're cool. Right?
Yeti.
Max Shield, San Jose, 2017. I just ran into... God, man, I'm bad with names, dude, today. I just can't retain anything. What was your name again? Amy?
Amy with Tom's Tumble Trimmer, NorCal sales rep, hanging out here at GrowX and having a great time.
Yeah, so what is Tom's Tumbler? What is this?
So Tom's Tumble Trimmer is a dry bladeless trimmer, 3-part system, trim, isolate your popcorn nugs really quickly out of your shake, and we have keef screens available as well, so you can use it as a pollinator. What's really great about it is in under 5 minutes per batch, your buds are going to be about 85% manicured. They're going to come out looking so nice, actually a hand-trimmed quality, and really well done, really high quality end product.
So Tom's, it's a bladeless trimmer.
It is. So it's great that it's bladeless. One, there's no chemicals on any blades or parts that can contaminate your trim, so it's a very clean end product, as well as it's just so safe and gentle on the flower, really preserves the crystals and trichomes, and really high quality end product.
So it's like a kind of like a plucking method that it does through the mesh screen or whatever the outside of that is of the tumbler?
Yeah, so it's a really simple process. It's the weight of the buds tumbling on themselves, similar to what you would think of a rock polisher. So they just polish off the trim, and 3 to 5 minutes, they'll be about 80% trimmed with just a little bit of hand touch-up, and it's a very simple and clean process.
All right, everybody out there, if you want to fire your trim crew and get Tom's bladeless trimmer, go ahead and do that. Where do we find you on the internet?
www.tomstumbletrimmer.com.
www.tomstumbletrimmer.com.
tomstumbletrimmer.com.
tomstumbletrimmer.com. I just messed with you, Amy. Hey, thank you so much for coming out here and going on the show with us and doing the commercial. Thank you.
Thanks for having me. This was great.
All right, we out. What's up, guys? Max Shields, St. Louis Obispo, San Jose. I was joking. Yeah, San Jose, 2017, Max Shield. If you guys suck at rolling joints, like I don't, but if you do, Futurola is going to roll up your joints for your asses. Right, Futurola, what's up? What's up, guys? Who's doing it? What's up, man? What's your name?
I'm Forrest.
Forrest. What's up, Forrest? I'm Duff.
Duff, nice to meet you, Duff.
Nice to meet you. What's up? You guys are Futurola. What do you guys do for the future of Rolla?
You want to see it? Come right this way. Come with me.
Well, we can't see it. We're like on the. We're gonna be on the radio here, so we gotta describe this. It's theater of the mind.
We sell pre-rolled cones. They're hand rolled in Indonesia. They're the finest rice paper on the market, the slowest burning. They're unbleached. They are the glue is made from the acacia tree. They're amazing. And we sell a machine that rolls 100 of them. It fills up 100 of them in 2 minutes.
Okay, so you guys have a machine here where you have the papers that are already pretty much opened up on one end and closed on the other.
Correct.
And then they're going to go ahead and fill up these pre-rolls for you, which are rice paper, which is super organic and good for you.
Yeah. That's how.
Right? That's it. That's it. Keep going, Duff. All right, so I'll keep going. So then you're going to go ahead and you're going to have all these pre-rolled. How much do you charge for a pre-roll?
For pre-rolled, the cone itself.
Yeah, well, with weed in it, how much is it?
Oh, well, you'd have to ask somebody that sells it with weed in it because we don't sell it that way.
What? No, come on, man. Okay, what is that? How much? Okay, I'm joking. Non-drug medicine infused.
For $4.59 for a carton.
Okay, $459.
Yeah, and you get 6,000 per carton. Say of the 109s, the long ones.
Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna buy this. Do I need your machine to have it pre-rolled?
Yes. I would definitely highly recommend doing it with the machine because you can do 100 in 2 minutes. So if you've got 6,000 to fill, I'd want to have the machine. I wouldn't want to do it all by hand.
Okay, well, my guy over there, Heavy T, he's the creator and the innovator of the show, is getting a video for us.
Wonderful.
So that we can show it on the internet and show it on the air.
Very cool.
So then what you guys do, you guys have a cap on there that I noticed, and the cap is like a pre-weighed out, like a the amount.
Perfect half gram per hole.
Per hole. So every hole is a half gram. Yes. You guys even that out with whatever you're going to put in there to smoke.
A few different sizes as well. We've got a reefer kit, which is 0.25. So they're a little bit smaller, and you can just, depending on the cone size, if you're doing a 1 1/4, that's a perfect half gram. You just run the machine once. If you're doing the 109s, the long ones, you would want to run it 2 times.
2 times, so you have a whole gram in there.
Exactly, yeah, for the king.
Okay, well, what if you want to do blunts? Because we're from Southern California, and these guys, fuck it, dude. Cali Breeze is the blunt king in the studio. He's always falling asleep with a blunt in his hand, almost letting himself on fire. Do you guys do anything about blunts?
We don't do blunts just yet. No, we don't do blunts.
Okay, well then we could collaborate together. We could maybe make some money together on that.
Hey, let's do it. That sounds great.
There it is, dude. I'm making money here with Futurola. Hey, I see you guys. Tommy Chong, he's a supporter.
Oh yeah. We've got a whole Tommy Chong line: cone rollers, papers, grinders, you name it.
So then probably people already know who you are, Futurola. Where do they find you on the internet? Futurola.com?
FuturoLaUSA.com.
And that's FUTUROLA USA.com.
Correct. Yep, that's the one.
There it is, guys. Hey, if you guys want to get your pre-rolled on because everybody wants to get it pre-rolled, yeah, dude, I want a machine because everybody, I smoke so many joints. I'll smoke that all in one sitting, bro. I'll pre-roll. That'll be my good night. I got this restless leg syndrome. You ever experienced that?
When I was in high school, yeah.
Are you serious?
Yeah, growing pains.
Fuck, I'm 40 years old. I still have growing pains. Why you call it growing pains? It's still a problem.
Yeah, well, I'm glad that the herbs help.
Well, it will when I get your machine. You guys gonna sponsor me or what?
Yeah, of course. Why not?
Yeah, why not? All right, hey, thank you. What was your name again?
Forrest.
Forrest from Futurola, guys. Go check his shit out on FuturoLausa.com. FuturoLausa.com on the internet, guys. Forrest is here. He's gonna fucking beat your ass if you don't buy it, because everybody else is just a bitch. And they were here first, because I saw it here first. I had never seen anybody else's stuff here, right, Forrest? So if you want me to call you up.
We're back.
Whoa. We're hot. Let's go over here. Mark in Buena Park.
My name is Mark from Bueno Park. I'd like to know
Passed out with a bong in his
how
mouth.
to grow.
This motherfucker told me. You there, Mark?
Yeah, right here.
Oh.
How are you guys doing?
Holy shit, you were right.
I told you, Mark's solid, fool. He's solid as a fucking rock.
I'm sorry, Mark. They didn't check mark you, so I didn't know that you were there. But nonetheless, check this out. We're at the end of the show, okay? So no matter what, I'm going to make you the grand prize winner for sitting so long.
I did the same thing earlier tonight.
But listen, Mark. It's going to be a granddaddy pad set from green pads. Go to greenpadsco2.com. Learn more about your green pads. I'm going to send you a full line of mission fertilizer. A gallon of Turpinator, some smart pots. And what else do I have? I have a double-ended 1,000-watt bulb. Do you run double-ended bulbs?
I don't, but
Well, you can sell it on eBay. Good idea.
Thank you.
Hey, listen, man. Maybe I could switch up something. Well, our shipping guy, you can switch out something if it is available. So maybe we can get you something that you can use. So, what's your question?
RO water versus tap water with the Mission line, the liquid. What's preferred is RO or tap?
Well, if you got access to RO water, it's always preferred.
Okay.
Yeah. Because then what you've done is taken anything
Motherfucker,
don't
you
want in
waited
there.
20 minutes for that? Come on,
Actually,
Mark.
I think I heard Duff talking about it, didn't he?
I have a couple questions.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, RO water every time.
Okay.
You can
Is
use
there any
either.
different ratios to feed it if it's tap versus RO? Like if my water has like 300 starting out, or
No, you're still going to you'd still go the, I think 25 mils per gallon in most of them. So that shouldn't change either.
Yeah, and like we said about the pHing, get away from the ppm or the EC of organics. There's certain organics that are in there that will read as a part per million in the solution that are not available. Right? It's best to go by the dudes that have done the heavy lifting, the manufacturers that give you a recommendation. And like I've told you earlier, Sanctuary Soil, Mission Fertilizer, they made these specific for your favorite plants. Right?
No, those are still great questions.
No,
Needed
that's
to be
good.
answered.
Yep. All right.
Poor
I
guy.
had another question if you guys had time.
Oh, Mark from Bueno Park, we're here for you, bro.
What do you guys think about cutting holes in like the 1 gallon in the bottom of them, almost like transplanting into like a 3-gallon pot, like almost like how rock wool growers do with like, sticking it on top instead of like actually taking a pot out and replanting it?
Nah. Don't be lazy. Just transplant.
Transplant?
Yeah.
Talking about planting in the
He's
new
talking about
pots
cutting
with
the bottom off one pot and just stacking it on another and letting it grow.
Oh, no.
Yeah, it's going to be easier to take the plant
Seems
out.
like it'll take longer to do that.
Yeah, seriously. But
you want to limit those roots the opportunity to
he's got
to
this
spread
really
their
cool
wings every
sword
single
he
way.
wants to use.
You want lateral root growth. Mark. Hey, Mark. Check it out, man. I'm sending you some stuff. I'm sending you the Granddaddy Pad, the Turpinator, the Mission Fertilizer, the Smart Pods, and our screener's going to get with you and see what's up, what we can get you in replacement of that Nano Lux 1,000-watt max power bulb. Thanks a lot, Mark. Talk to Mark. Goes Poyos.
Mark. Meet Mark. Hopefully
All
you're
right.
better at shipping than he is.
I apologize, Chris. I am kind of man down. I'm pretty sure that I was drugged.
Yeah, we dosed him.
I think you got roofied by Horty.
I got roofied by Horty.
Yes.
Sounds good. Thank you so much for coming in. Bulksoil.com.
Bulksoil.com. Thanks for having me.
Get all your soil, everything you need.
Anywhere in Cali?
Grow your own food.
Anywhere. Is there a limit? Like, what's the dilly?
No,
I need a nap and a sandwich.
where we'll deliver? No, there's no
amount.
limit or amount.
Yeah.
Well, there's a limit per truck, but we'll just keep sending more trucks.
Fuck it.
That's what we do. Bulk soil.
Truck that shit, motherfucker.
Is there a minimal?
A minimum for a bulk delivery would be 20 yards. Great
Yo,
question.
player, how many minimal?
20 yards.
20 yards.
How many micromoles?
But you can get it in totes if the 20 yards doesn't work.
How many
We got a
animals?
Now
delicious
we
selection
talking.
of choices.
Nice.
Thanks, Saint.
So, other than that, we out.